Hi guys, Carrie Ann Brown here for Carrie Ann Brown Music Promotions, and I'm welcome to another new episode, guys, of Let's Chat with Carrie Ann Brown. Yeah, how's everybody doing today, guys? Today is Friday, January 26th, 2024. Yeah, how is everybody doing? Today is the last Friday for January. We're headed into February, but I hope everybody has a brand new, well, not brand new, but I hope everybody's year so far has been good. Big up to all those who is on the live tonight. I'm going to be going live with reggae dancehall artist Nesbeth. Brand new song came out today, guys. Who's the man? Big up to Jon Fx. Yeah, big up to KXN record executive producer, female producer. Yeah, Dr. Kacey, who has her book out, her Forex book. So big up to everybody, guys. I'm a little bit early. I'm like 2 minutes early, but it's okay. I come to talk with everybody. Yeah. Let me big up some people on the live so far. Cruising dozen. Producer Jal, big up yourself. Yeah. Shemricker, KBMP clothing is here, of course. Big up to my team. Jody, Miss Fluffy. Big up to all those on the live, guys. So, who's the man? Yeah, Nesbeth brand new song. Yeah, was released today. It's on all platforms so far, guys. It is on Spotify. Spotify was the first platform to release the song this morning. Right? And Apple, iTunes, and Amazon is also on Amazon. So it's on all platforms. It's gonna be on YouTube next. Big up to Nesbeth. He's gonna post it on his YouTube channel. KXN record gonna post it on her channel as well. Big up to Ari FM. They're gonna be spinning some promotion on the song in Jamaica. Yeah, big up to all the YouTubers. Big up to all the TikTokers. We're gonna be working with them as well to get this song out there. Yeah, who's the man? Yeah, Nesbeth. Yeah. So big up to everybody that's gonna be a part of this project, and it's called Who's the Man. So the first kickoff, guys, is tonight. My interview with the dancehall entertainer, yeah, Nesbeth and Jon Fx, coming up really soon. So stay tuned. But yeah, it's 8 o'clock now, so I'm going to tag tonight's title, right? 24,000 views on TikTok alone just for today. Yeah, big up to KXN Records. I'm very proud of her. Yeah, we're gonna be working. I'm working with KXN Records, guys. So look out for some, exciting projects coming from my team. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, so guys, so far Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Amazon, it's on there. REFM gonna be juggling it, right? Yeah, 24,000 views alone on TikTok, just on the little snippet of the video. And the music video, the official music video, I did review it. I saw it. It's awesome. I love it. It's gonna also be premiering soon on YouTube and everywhere else. Any DJs, any radio out there that wants the song or wants to interview the artist, please link Carrie Ann Brown or Nesbeth himself or the record label KXN Records to set it up. Look out for, we're going to be doing some media launches as well, guys. Miami, New York, of course, Atlanta, Maryland, Canada, UK, all over. So we're going to be doing full promotion of this brand new song from Nesbeth, Who's the Man. And the song, guys, I listened to the song. The song is about positive improvements, right? Positive movements. When somebody say no to you, or somebody put you into, negative thoughts and stuff, you don't watch them. Just keep yourself focused. Think positive, because like I always tell people, positive thinking, positive actions will always yield positive results, right? Yes, amen. That is right. So as we're getting ready for Jon Fx, big up to Jon Fx in Florida, you know, yeah. Big up to Jon Fx, you know, the Miami, yeah. Big up to Nesbeth, yeah, anywhere he is right now. He's gonna be joining us like 10 minutes from now, guys. So for all those who know about reggae dancehall entertainer Nesbeth, he is the artist that sings some positive, uplifting songs out there. He performed last year at Fest of Spring in Maryland. Big up to Joe Thomas. Hi, Joe. How are you, Joe? Guys, for all of those who don't know, Joe is a very, very huge fan of Ari FM. He has the Ari FM license plates on his car. So, big up to Joe. Yeah, Joe Thomas, big up yourself. Deruga, big up yourself, yeah? Big up to all those who are on the live, guys. I'm going to be joining... Nesbeth is gonna be joining the interview real soon. So in the meantime, Nesbeth is here. Yeah, so let us invite Nesbeth to come on the live. Which one you press? The two people? Yes. We're going to invite Nesbeth. Yeah. Where's Jon Fx as well? So we're going to invite, okay. So I invited Nesbeth to join. I hope he can come on. And so I'm waiting for Nesbeth to come on, guys. So in the meantime, until he comes on, let me just introduce Nesbeth to you guys. So, Nesbeth. Oh, okay, I said Nesbeth and he's here. Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
There.
Where is your? I can't see you.
Well, let me could try.
Oh, you gotta flip the camera to you. There you go. Tell me who's the man now. Tell me who's the man now. Tell me who's the man right now. What's up?
I'm here.
Yes.
Here.
How are
I'm
you?
here
How is
like
everything?
20.
Good?
I'm here like 2024.
Of course. Listen, 24,000, 24K views on TikTok alone for today from the little snippet of the music video, which is supposed to be releasing soon. So big up to all the TikTokers over there, right? Yeah, big up to Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Amazon. The song is on all platforms, guys. Nesbeth, who's the man? Yes. So, Nesbeth, tell the people, I want to know what inspired you to write this song.
The inspiration came from not looking in the mirror on yourself, but looking within yourself and understand that whenever it is that you think of something, you can make it come to pass. And by such, kind of encourage people in general to not give up on themselves, even when people give up on them. I realize that it is common within our society. People, you have some people live for those things. Like, let me get up and tell you, say, you can't reach here, son, you can't reach. And I'm not going to tell you that nobody can tell you that, because people are telling people that. I just wanted to remind people that even when people say it to you, make it be a motivation instead of pulling you back.
Yeah.
Because we really are debunk the whole thing of people can't tell you this, people can't say this, people can say whatever. whenever, however they choose to say. You know what I say? And sometimes people say you're not going to get to somewhere because them fear you getting there. So again, we kind of remind the people say the power is within themselves. So if the power is within you, regardless of what they say or do, just remember the power is within you. So you just have to do what you have to do, and the rest of history. So the whole inspiration came through the lineage there. You know what I say?
Yeah. Okay, that is awesome. So let us know, tell us, how did you and KXN and Jon Fx link up to work on this song?
Well, I did a show. I did a show in Maryland. I don't remember the name of the show, but Kacey was working on that show, and
Yeah.
we met at that time, and of course, she's a producer, a shadow producer. She have a label that she probably recreationally use. You know what I say? But she seems fit to say, a talent like Nesbeth, where I send out positive energy in the world, should I really want to work with. So
Yes.
that's where it started, and we're at where we are now with
Yeah.
with one of the biggest songs in the world.
True.
Yeah. So that's just like, taking it. And I think it was sometime last year, summer. I try to remember the show because I've been on so many shows after that.
Yeah.
My apology if I don't remember the name of the show, but
Yeah.
I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
remember it. I'm gonna remember it in a few, but I think that
Right.
was the genesis of the whole thing. And of course,
Right.
she have a good vibe and she have a good energy. So we kind of feel for them vibration too. You
Yeah.
know what I say? It's like it's not about just being an artist and singing songs, because the last thing you want is to sing the right song to the wrong person.
True.
So you definitely have to feel energy and just see your best, make sure that we have the common goal as well.
Yes.
Like, I will give it my all in recording the songs, and I will do whatever I have to do in order to make the song reach the four corners of the earth, because of course the song is a true representative of Nesbeth.
Yes.
And so that said, whenever I'm collaborating with anyone, I don't expect nothing less, because we should have common goal. And of course, that, like I said, I feel that vibe and I feel that energy. And from feeling that vibe and that energy, I just allow life, to take a course. And
Yes.
again, as I said, I anxiously await this day that the song will definitely be released, because there's a number of persons, people out there, every time they hear a little snippet of the song, then want to hear the rest of the song, man. Like it whet the appetite, the musical appetite, and
Right.
craving for good music. Because you have some people out there who are craving for good music,
Yes.
especially for the fact that we're living in a time where, the chopper music, them is on the rise. The chopper
Yeah.
music, them a take a jet. And I read some places where it has disturbed the whole, energy,
Yeah.
of life. And bash not individual, because of course, different people think differently. And so by
Yeah.
thinking differently, they are going to definitely exercise that in their music. But again, I am here to create a balance. I am definitely here to create a balance and to give people choices.
Yeah.
Because when the place is flooded with negative energy, then of course an impressionable mind is going to be bailing in this corner of the negative energy. And most
Yeah.
times they do that because they to themselves don't think they have an alternative route. So of course, when they say look who is the man, a lot of people lose track, a lot of people lost themselves because of they consistently hear people telling them that they're not good and they're not going anywhere and so on and so forth. So of course, they have to build those people's self-esteem. We're there to tell the people that, you can make life what you want it to be. And so by that now, it will help them to steer away from thinking that they are trapped.
Right.
To think that if it's not derogatory music, if it's not music that is degrading, because you have artists that, find key and pull music door and just they in a music arena and just I do any and every song.
Yeah.
It's like them kids. Me I say, I know it's a art, but put little thinking in eye, care about something with the art there. I know it's a art, A-R-T, but I also know say if you use your H-E-A-R-T too. You see me I say?
Right, exactly.
Yes, if you not use H-E-A-R-T and you just focus on the A-R-T. Most time you have to just wake up and balance the equation. So I say, look who is the man now, look who is the man. And when I say it with conviction.
Yeah.
So all the man those out there will feel like Nesbeth never reach this far and never thinks that Nesbeth ever step up on higher grounds. Believe you me. And if them shoes can fit them shoes are squeeze them right now. Because when them see Nesbeth appear and Nesbeth send it out there, the energy, and Nesbeth walk the path, it's like them have to
Exactly.
reconsider anything them say. You see what I say?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So the show that you were on last year was Trinity Fest, Wine and Jerk Festival in Maryland, which is also under Fest of Spring in Maryland. So big up to Lenny and Casey and the crew in Maryland for Trinity Fest where you performed last year.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
Fest and my deepest apology for not remembering the show.
But it's
How could I
okay.
not remember a show that the organizing body would have treated me so good?
Yeah.
Them really treat me exceptional. And of
Yes.
course, I would have been to so many shows, I should say, all over the world, local and international. But I can count on probably two and them I'm two put them of some good promoters.
Yes.
You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Some good promoters. And let me say without apology that Trinity Fest organizing body are on that list of the
Yeah.
good promoters. You see me I say?
Yeah. So big up
So my apology
to
again for not remembering the show, but of
yeah.
course, we have so much to think about at any given time. So it is what it
So
is.
Casey's here of KXN Records. Welcome, KXN Records.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, blessings. I would have
How's
big
everyone
label.
doing?
I
We're here.
would have the Empress of the big label.
Yes, yes.
The Empress of the big label with the big song. No start.
That's how it goes when you have big artists.
24K.
So,
24K alone on TikTok today.
Oh, wow. Less
Yeah.
than 24 hours.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah, on TikTok. So congratulations, KXN Records. Yes. Nesbeth, congratulations to you as well.
yeah,
And
I have to say thumbs up to all of the people and we see it fit to really take a view and take a listen because, of course, we not only do it because we want to do it, we do it because we definitely want to inspire the people out there that is, for some reason, uninspired. You know what I say? So, again, we just have to congratulate just about everyone who partake in the project and make the project what it is.
yeah.
And it's no turning back.
Right.
It is no turning back.
Most
We're
definitely.
reaching at the
Most
time of
definitely.
numbers. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't hear you.
So your songs, Nesbeth, over the years I have listened to your music and your music has always been positive and uplifting. And I want to thank you for always keeping it positive, keeping it motivational. I want to, tell you I appreciate your type of music, and just keep going on, in that route, because I'm telling you, a lot of people is so tired of the music today, like, the cursing, the negativity, as you said. And your music, your songs are like a breath of fresh air to a lot of people out there. So I want to thank you for that as well. And for those who don't know, Nesbeth also has My Dream song out, Success Story, just to name a few, Board House, all of those songs are all positive. And I want to thank you and tell you that I appreciate your positive, uplifting music, because I'm telling you, sometimes when I am down myself, I'm just say, I want to hear some nice song. I'm going to go up on YouTube, and I type in Nesbeth. I'm say, my dreams. Yeah, my dreams, my dreams, my dreams. And even Success Story as well. All of your music is positive. So tell us, is it by is it from your life experiences, or you just put it out there for those who needs upliftment?
I think it's more like a purpose.
Yeah.
I think it's more like a purpose. It's like, after, it's like growing up, I'm from an humble beginning, hail from Trenchtown, Arnett Garden. And so, of course, you know that I grew up in Kingston, Jamaica. I grew up in Kingston 11, 12, and 13.
Yeah.
So Kingston 11 is in the Waterhouse region. Kingston 13 is in the Maxfield Avenue region. And Kingston 12 is in the Trenchtown region. Okay? So I'm from an humble beginning. I understand what it is. I know what it is like to be sleeping in a bed and have something on the bed to catch water because the ceiling is leaking.
Yeah.
I know what it is like to finish eat my dinner and still want something else to eat because there's not enough for all of us.
Right.
RIP to my mom, Gloria, right? She passed away in 2013. And my sister, Sophia Nesbeth, RIP, she passed away as well. But it was four of us with my mother. My dad is on his second stroke as we speak, but he was always on the road looking the bread.
Yeah.
So I grew up with my mom. So my mother can tell you my every transition in my life. She I think she know me more than how I probably know myself. So,
Okay.
like I said, it's from the beginning. So when I found music, I use music as an escape route.
Yeah.
Because I did not, I I wasn't interested in finishing school with
Yeah.
all with any, with lots of subject and so on, because at an early age I was thinking, how can I get some food, instantly? Like, how can I give something back to my mother? Because I would have watched my mother being there for us and work miracles. It's like sometimes is now I realize that some of the stuff that my mother done is like
Amazing.
it takes someone who was built mentally to deal with such spiritually and emotionally. And
Yeah.
yes, I know that it is a responsibility, but there's a number of parents out there and mothers out there where they really don't up their kids as responsibilities. Like, them do what them do when them feel to do, however they choose to do it. But my mom was somewhat different and she was always there. So I was on a mission by just watching her,
Yeah.
realizing to myself that she do not have much. And at that time I was thinking, how can I get to do something that I can give to her? Like
Yeah.
a token of appreciation. And so at a tender age, I started to work. And I remember buying my mom her first a suit from my
Oh,
first paycheck. From my
yeah.
first paycheck, after paying for that suit, I have little or nothing left, but it brings joy to my heart to be able to do this.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, that's just a little snippet of, the struggle that I would have been through. But when I found music, when I found music, and I was just having fun singing because I realized that I can do this. And I was having fun, but it's over a period of time. I start questioning myself like, am I just here to have fun with this, with this talent that I have? Or do I want to use this talent to make a difference?
Right.
So I remember asking myself that question, like, after having getting a joyride in music, feeling happy to be in music and would have accomplished
Yeah.
a lot through music. Like, I asked myself, do I just want to just have fun and just live as the days goes by? Or and then I know that, just by questioning myself down that path, I know that it wasn't something that I really wanted. So I decided to make a difference.
Yeah.
And that difference is to keep it as positive as I can. And I choose the path of inspiring people. I choose the path of motivating people. I choose the path of instilling hope in people because, of course, with the tough and rough time that we face, you do have people that are really under pressure. And not many
Right.
people work good under pressure. So therefore, sometimes people lose it when it's time for pressure. Some of us, when pressure knocked on our door, we have fun with it. We take moment of such to to find the drive in us to leap over whatever it is that would have been our adversary.
Right.
But a lot of people are not that verse. So whenever they're undergoing pressure, their whole world will just tear apart. And
Right.
so some of my music or most of my music are like hope in its truest essence. Is like my music kind of pick up the pieces of people and put them together and encourage them to keep it together
Right.
and not just sing because I want to full up my pocket with money. I sing because I want the latest car. I sing because I want the biggest house. But pass all of them something there already. If I sing for big house, we get big house. If I
Right.
sing for big car, we get big car. If I sing for travel the world, I would have traveled so many places. So what? So now I'm
Right.
singing I am making a contribution to life.
Yeah.
And because of such, I choose to tread this path of, motivating people, inspiring people in a positive way. And yeah, so it's a choice. I personally choose that. So it's no coincidence. And I'm not
Right.
forced down that path. It's definitely a choice. And a choice where me can sleep good with. I'm gonna really
Exactly.
want to hit up and make a choice where have me a rule in bed when me no want roll. Drop off of my bed and then something they wake up just
Yeah.
miserable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My style that one can sleep and I laugh in my sleep because I know say I have given so much contribution in such a positive way. Uplift so many
Yeah.
people, change the life of so many people in a positive way. So, you know, when we read about people in the street, I get phone calls from random numbers. I said, Nesbeth, thanks. Remember time when we get phone call and people just call me and said, thank you, Nesbeth, for that song. Yeah. Thanks, I
Yeah.
must hang up. We don't do
What?
the people, but see the number before.
Yeah.
But we get used to it, you
Yeah.
know. When we see people in the street, people just want to stop me for various reasons.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where we go, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what. Them just want
Yeah.
to tell me, say, Nesbeth, thank you very much for this type of music. And it just melt my heart. I just
See?
want to go back in the studio again because I know say more people out there we need positive songs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say big up to Mr. Chums because he's been commenting. He said big up to everybody. A lady said she said your song healed her. So big up to all those that's commenting.
Yeah, man, bless up
I see the
the
comment.
person send me song Eli. You know, that kind of remind me. I remember performing in New Jersey at one of the Six Flag event, and after getting off the stage, there was a lot of fans wanted to meet me and so on and so forth. And of course, you know, we have a security team talk, so I have to go over one part, make sure it's unscrupulous people. Because you know, if you do bad for somebody hurt you, know. You know what I
Right.
say? Doing good to some people is doing bad. Because the thing is about, you know, they like that bad vibration. So there's a security team out there, and I told my security team to let in some of the people that want to meet me, and he let in probably about eight persons because we're there on the move. We can't stay. We have to just move, and I I I plan to give these to sign my autograph to these fans
Yeah.
and hug them. Cause me like hug my fans them too, you know. And
Okay.
sometimes there's a difference within the hug too. It's like our different energy.
Right.
You know what I say? And there was this one girl that when she get a chance to talk to me, she said to me, say, Nesbeth, you know, you are the reason why my mom is still alive. And I was
What?
like,
What?
wow. And she said, yes. She said, you know that my mom was on her last, on her dying bed. She is she was in the hospital at that time, and our mom, she said the moment her mother hear my dream is like she do not want to stop listening to that song, and then realize that her energy level was up. Her energy level was up. There was this woman that is like when you look on her, you have to be wondering if she's alive or she's gone. And after
Wow.
she hear my dream song, you know, every time you see her, she's high spirited. It's like her face is, you know.
Yeah.
So our daughter explained this to me, you know, and believe you me, I almost shed tears
Tears.
listening to her because in that case it would be tears of joy because
Right.
you know it's like it's not just what the typical fan would tell you.
Right.
And when you
Truth.
realize that you are helping someone in such a situation, you can tell them, man, it feels more than what words can explain.
Yeah.
So I remember that like it was yesterday. And so it is a lot of those reasons that keep me going because I'm only human.
Right.
And when I meet people that give me these stories about their personal life and people within their circle, and I realize how much of a contribution. It is one making a contribution, not realizing or knowing if that contribution is connecting with the world. But it is the
Right.
other when you are meeting these people with some testimony that you know what I say
Mm-hmm.
confirm to you that you're not doing whatever you're doing in vain.
Right.
But them thing there give me the urge to just continue. It's like, yeah, it make me feel like no. But then
Yeah.
I just stop me up. No turning back. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I just do
Yeah.
it and have fun in doing it because remember me is a fun type of a person. I'm
Yeah.
that type of a person. I'm not that top type of a
Right.
person. I'm a free spirit person. But I like to I, I like to feel the energy of anyone who comes around me. And I can tell
Right.
them the energy connect or the energy they miss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is a joy to be on your live at this
Thank
moment,
you.
on this day that come like I'm a birthday because I will always remember this life,
Yeah.
this interview because remember me tell you, it is one of the biggest songs in the world.
Yeah.
And it will
And
release
the
today,
song,
releases today.
yeah, and the song is very, very, very catchy now because I was on the road. I'm gonna start sing, tell me who's the man, and people were like, "What?" What?
Close the door. Yeah.
Yeah, I was, the song is very, very catchy. The song, the title alone is very, very catchy. You
Mhm.
know, and I'm telling you, even me myself, I was singing it in the street and I was getting motivated too. I'm gonna say, 2024 just start my year this year. Thank you very much. So that song, the words alone, who's the man? And I'm like, of course, yes. 2024 is mine. It is mine without a doubt. And I don't care who wants to fight or argue, and I don't care about no negative energy. Yeah, who's the man or who's the woman? Me.
Negative energy, vehicle run out of gas. It not go nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Positive vibration, vehicle have more gas than it
Exactly.
needed. So you
Exactly.
just have tour to higher heights.
Yes, yes, and I'm telling you, from just me hearing the song, and I kept playing the song over and over and over again, and I say, yes, I get why he made the title. Who is the man? Of course, you are the man. You, Nesbeth.
They don't know about me, no, no, they don't know. They don't know about me, no, no, they don't know. Carry,
Yeah.
they don't know about me, no, no, they don't know. They don't know, they don't know.
Yes.
Look who is the man now, look who is the man now, look who
Who's
is
the
the
man?
man right now, right now. Who's doing bad? Who is doing bad right now?
Yeah.
Whoa. Look who's the man now, look who is the man now, look who is the man right now, right now. Who is doing bad? Who is doing bad right now? Yeah.
Yes. Yay.
Oh, you
Listen, we can take
gonna
on
talk?
20.
I know me look on them and tell them, how you
What?
gonna talk when you don't even know me? You don't know my story. You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know the guts. Only seen the glory. Only seen the bright light. I call it best poetry. Said they don't know the jungle. They don't know the sticks. All the talk them talk to get notices. I'm telling you, man can be so vicious. Your own will tear you down for a few dollars. Trouble. I can smell trouble. Yes.
Yes.
Look who's the man right
You.
now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You see, you see how it is? Just words alone. Words are very, very powerful, you know. You
Yeah,
know that, right?
because a lot of people sometimes them say, and I'm not understand. Like, I study human psychology naturally. So there are things that I understand. I may not understand it in the way in which I would like to understand it, but regardless, I understand it in whatever way I understand it. But the thing about it is that there are people who hear stuff and they choose not to sit down and try to figure it out. There are people who 18 and so they spread news, negative energy. And so you have some negative minded people. When they hear people spread negative energy, it's like it's fuel for them vehicle. It's like them dare not ask if such energy is true or it is false. So them just run because maybe them not reach which part them want go, and them just want to be a block to somebody that is looking as if they're going somewhere or somebody that is going somewhere. So some people miserable, some people bitter with themselves. And because of such, them try to bitter with the world. And then try to make your life a living hell. But I side chat them people there.
Exactly.
And when I go pray, nothing bad will happen to them. We just pray so them wake up and understand, say, if I say, look who is the man now. If you work hard enough, if you set your goals, if you have your inspiration, and if you work hard and smart enough, even you yourself can achieve whatever it is that you would have said. So some people set them because them not reach the spot them want to reach. Them feel like nobody else not to reach. And when I said reach and set goals, I'm not putting any name on any specific goals. Set a goal that you can look forward to, that can motivate you in order to give you that drive to move forward. Because you know what it is when you set a goal and go your bed. It's like you can't wake up, you can't wait for wake up to try and do something to contribute to seeing your goal come to pass. So it's like you live for that. That is hope. It's like you live for that and tell yourself that, you know what, I may not know the day that it's going to come through, but because I'm going to give my input, then it is going to come true whenever it is that it is going to come true. And I trust and believe in the Most High. So it's like some people make it look like a miracle. One time you set goals and you achieve them. And we're telling them the only miracle in setting a goal and achieving it is to stay focused on your goal. That is the miracle. So some people feel like, okay, you're so lucky, you just get this out of the world miracle. And then can't get the miracle. So you say, but wait. And so that's something you're going on. Just sit down, think about it, set your goals. I am not going to encourage you to set unrealistic goals. You have to evaluate yourself. You have to understand where you are. And by understanding where you are, if by any chance you're going to set a goal, you will take all of that in consideration. So with that said, you will definitely be in line with your goal. So it's like your goal is going to put you to bed, and your goal is going to wake you up. And that's it. You just work on that and know that, okay, you hear me? It's going to happen. So may I talk to the people them right now. Don't bad mind nobody when you see them acquire any earthly possession. Don't bad mind anybody at all when you see them simple, just happy. You understand what I say? Because you yourself can be happy too. In a car,
With the mindset.
millions of dollars to be happy. Yeah. So with the part of the motive, with the part of drive, I would say, yes, this is the biggest song in our world. I would say, KXN record label of the biggest song in the world. Who is the man? Nesbeth, the biggest song on the planet. And it is out now for all digital platform, all digital store, You can click on and just type in
Right. One
who is the
question though,
man.
when is the official music video gonna be released?
The music video is coming shortly. I want
Okay.
to say shortly, I mean shortly. It
Okay.
is going to be here in less than 2 weeks.
Okay.
Less than 2 weeks.
Okay.
I cannot tell you exactly how many days,
Right.
but I know it is going to be less than 2 weeks. The
Okay.
video is going to be, and guess what? Me myself can't wait to see. I can't tell you this video, it was
Yeah.
something else. That video, I say the amount of energy I put in that
I
video
saw
there. I said,
private jet and
you
all
say,
these things. I
huh?
saw the private jet and the runway and you
Yeah,
and
you
John.
want to see me in a private jet. You don't think I'm going to private jet. Anyway, I mean, with the private jet, we just know how everybody should know. But
Right,
since them
exactly.
one, we're going to start because it's yeah. I mean, with the
Yeah,
private. So when you see me
exactly.
in a private jet, just know set. I work my way up the private jet. There was times when I couldn't work my way to the bus. When I go on
Yeah.
the bus, then keep me off coming on up here. Then me see me on
Lord.
the transition. We reach to the point where I can pay my own and pay upon the bus. We reach to the point where I stop the bus and can buy my own gas at the gas station.
Right.
We reach to the point where I get on plane and take flight after flight after flight after flight. You understand what I
That's
say?
right.
We reach to the
Yeah.
point where I'm there in some country and we wake up, I there remember which country I'm there. You understand
Right.
what I say? We
Yeah.
reach to the point where I'm going to some car. Me get some car for drive, but I can't remember them name. I can't even pronounce them name.
Right.
And then me
Yeah.
step it up to one next level and reach to the point where me there in a private jet. Now
Right.
look at me.
Yeah.
Who is the man? Who
Who's the
is the
man?
man?
You.
So, we don't know nobody feel like we just have plan and show off on the body
Right.
where when I reach to that level there. We just are telling myself we work so hard night and day that whenever it is that I have accomplished anything at all, it does give me that sense of, that joy to say
Right.
that, my goals were attainable. My inspiration wasn't my aspiration wasn't far fetched.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
and, and guess what? When I climb one mountain of gold and I reach at the top, can I just say something to you, Carrie Ann? Just
Yeah.
remember when I climb that mountain and I reach at the top, I am now at the foot of another mountain because I live my life setting goals after goals after goals after goals.
Yes. Yeah.
It never ends.
Right.
So I have a big up KXN record label
Yeah.
because I've been searching for a record label that have the true potential. We know what it takes to send positive music in the four corners of the earth. Come and work with some label and I know me still I wonder if the label them exist.
Right.
And guess
Right.
what? You see, I work tirelessly. She do Shall do everything that a label should
Right.
get done in order to make sure that the song reach the doorstep of the people that really needed it. Because
Yes.
it is one in a recording a nice song and having it in one place. Having such thing, when you do that, it's like three-quarter of the work not done yet. Because
Right. Yeah.
can record the song good and the song can be produced good as well. But when the song go out there, the promotion behind the song has to be good. Because if
Exactly.
the promotion is not good, what it will do, it will drop short.
Right.
The people
Right.
that's supposed to get the song to get that drive will not get the song. So we have to say thumbs up to Kacey. Big,
Yeah.
big, 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 I say. I tell you, I don't today I work with label,
Right.
I have worked
Yeah.
with labels after labels after labels after labels. I don't know what I tell
Right.
some labels, well, I don't know. My family even just change the
Right.
name. I'm not calling
But
them
it's
labels.
okay.
Call them
You
label
found the
or
right
label
one
or
now.
something. Huh?
It's okay. It's okay. You find the right one now. KXN
Yeah, man.
Records.
And guess what now? The right one is not just talking, say the right one, and it's the action behind it.
Right.
You know
Yes.
what I say? And so me have to bless up, Casey again a million times and more because, like I said, the connection goes deep and beyond. And
Right.
the thing about it is, we would have understand that this kind of a music, because Casey is on a mission as well,
Yeah.
because it's not just a Nesbeth on a mission. The owner of the label is on the mission likewise,
Yeah.
because she understand the importance of sending positive vibration out there. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say we meet her coincidentally.
No.
I think it happened because it did happen.
For a
Because
reason.
at this time, the song today the song is released, and me I get so much call. One at a time, me I wonder if me forget with that phone there. And then I say, but who's a present? Me get the phone
Yeah.
from. Yeah. My Empress buy me the phone for a present, and I want the Samsung flip them.
Yeah.
Then I say, what? And I like say, it's too expensive to give away. Come on and tell me I want them to just give it a phone there and get one different phone. But then no, people are gonna say, because they get big song, because song, they have new big song. You know what I'm not doing no more.
Right.
So we say, alright,
No,
just
keep,
keep the phone.
yeah, keep
But
the
we can't
phone.
answer so much calls because everybody excited about the song.
No,
Look
man,
who is
get
the
on
man now,
next.
look who is the man
Get
now,
on.
look who is the man right now, right
Yeah.
now. Who is doing bad? Who is doing bad right now? Yeah.
Yeah. But my next question is this. Also big up to Jon Fx as well. He's the producer on the
Yeah.
for the song, and he's supposed to join the live sometime tonight. I hope he joins. Casey is listening in because she cannot join right now, but she's gonna join after. So I'm gonna continue until whenever Instagram kick me off of the live. We'll continue until such time. But I just want to say congratulations to you, Nesbeth. There's a lot of work that is going to be putting into your song, Who's the Man? I want to big up to Jamaica Star, Jamaica Gleaner, Loop, all the Jamaican media outlets that have already broadcasted about your new song, Who's the Man, and KXN Records and Jon Fx. So I want to say big up to all of those out there. Big up to the next set of promoters, radio personnel, Canada, the UK, New York City, Miami, Atlanta, all the DJs, every promoters. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, and we're going to be staying focused on Nesbeth, who's the man. And yeah, it's going to be an awesome 2024. We said Billboard, we said Grammy.
Bill
Yeah, that is
Grammy, same so it
it.
go.
Yeah,
Grammy, when I go
so
less, when I drop the catch. You see me, I
exactly.
say, ah, so the thing is, like I said, I'm from an humble beginning. I remember leaving out of my community and going on different stage
Yeah,
shows. And when I was trying to get a break in a number of talent competition, and sometimes my mom used to worry. She was worried about me coming back into the community in the wee hours because, of course, at the inner city we live in, and
yeah,
sometimes it's not pretty. So more while the dangerous thing go on, and so my mother always, I say she would rather having her child or children in the house after a certain time. But a lot of times I was out there searching because I was not just searching for food. I was not just searching to harness my um
Talent.
to make sure that my career step to a next level.
Yeah.
I realized that I was searching to make sure that I put myself in a position to make the life of others.
Better.
People realize that they to make their life happy as well.
Right.
If me I live it, me no want to live. And so I realized that I am living not only for me,
For
but also
others.
for people. I
Yeah.
know that my music would have reached so many people. My music reached more people than I will ever meet in this life. But you know, I am cool with that because it's only one Nesbeth.
Yeah.
You know what I say? But and I must say I must lift my hat to the MP for Mark Golden. He's the MP of South St. Andrew, that's in Trenchtown and Gardner. And he saw it fit to put up a billboard with Nesbeth on it, my
Wow.
picture on it, to say Nesbeth excellent in art and music. Now, this is not a Nesbeth, no, the MP. This is not a Nesbeth chilling with the
Right.
MP. This is not a Nesbeth ELR play domino or whatever with the MP. This is the MP and its team that sit down and say, if we're going to do something good for the community, why not highlight an
Yeah.
artist that we would have seen
Yeah.
create so many waves, inspire so many people. We are owning Nesbeth. We are letting Nesbeth know that we respect the work he's doing out there. So now I am the face of the community.
Oh, congratulations.
So from walking out of the community, not knowing if when I return, there going to be peace because sometimes I leave when there are
Yeah.
differences in the community and I go to stage show coming in, returning to wee hours and believe you me, sometimes my mother and my sister never sleep until I come through the door.
Yeah.
And I have
Wow.
through many borders, many territory that is, so I remember those days, but I had to do what I had to do because I am here for a purpose. And
Yes.
so I know where I'm coming from. So I have accomplished so much through music. But my greatest gift, my greatest achievement ever in my entire music is to know that it has changed the life of many. It's not about the plaques that I
Right.
would have received. It's not about them. You know, I respect from whence, from whoever, because I've gotten so many awards. Right now, me I
Mm-hmm.
consider for those have one house to put awards. I
Right.
used to have one little shelf where me I put award pan, then the shelf get full. Then me have one one place here, so that fire, so go down the sun, me I put award pan that food. Then me have
Wow.
one little space where me put some award that food.
Wow. You
Then me have
see?
one room where me put award. No, so me I
That full.
consider get to a house
Yeah.
when we just have
Of
award, you know. You
course.
understand? And every time I look on the award, you know, what I feel, I feel most appreciated by the organization that really take the time out to give Nesbeth an
Yeah.
award because
Yes.
I know they're a part of the mission. You know what I say? Because
Yeah.
some people now get an award to sing nothing about positive, bring forth a
Right.
positive energy. You know, people are award people with negative vibration because that them live for, that them stand for. But we have much of the whole of that. We are dismantled that for 2024. We are set
Exactly.
music free. I realize that them have music and are captive and we are set it free. So
Yeah.
again, I must say thanks to all the promoters that I would have worked with over the years. Last year I've been to Africa for the
Okay.
first time into to Kenya, Nairobi, Kenya, and I would have I've been to Italy, I've been to Switzerland, Germany, I've been to Netherlands, I've been to Spain, I've been to listen to me. Me confused. Me can't call out all the places where I go. It's been a
Yeah.
while now. I've been to Canada, but I've been to Canada for a number of times. And of
Okay.
course, they all over America, 'cause America are running drum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in a Jamaica. And last night I did the dancehall Thursday
Yeah.
event. And of course, me drop piece of look who is the man now, look who is the man now. Everybody excited about it and everywhere we go and so on and so forth. So I really want to take the time out again to thank KXN
Yeah.
record label for 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 reaching out,
Yeah.
and it is on me to do whatever it is that I can do as an artist to give my contribution to it, because it's a team effort.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to big up Jon Fx over one place when I one part of my Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know Jon Fx type producer. So again,
Yeah.
you don't know, you have to bless him of set speed. But may I tell you, Kacey, she depend it. She depend it and she a press gas night and day. So again,
Yeah.
these are the labels where artists who are record fact. Tired of
Right.
label them when you don't know. You do one song to one label and you could listen from now till thy kingdom come, you still a wonder what happened to his song. So
Right.
I want the people they are really producer, them a reducer. You understand me? I say something
Yeah.
alright, something alright, something drop
Right.
off, something need to connect, something need to plug in.
Yeah.
But
But it's
the
okay.
first song I've recorded for
Right.
KXNRL label,
Yeah.
and the drive that KXNRL label is giving me, encourages me to do more songs for the label.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a joy,
I
man.
want to say, I want to say big up to Jam Weekly magazine. They said they want to interview you. Big up to the lady that says she said they want to see you back more in Europe. So big up to her. Big up to everybody that commented on the live. Teleflex producer in Jamaica. Big up yourself as well, Mr. Chumps. Big up yourself as well. So in closing, because I don't want to, I have to get Kacey and Jon Fx on here, but I want to say congratulations to you. The song has made, yeah, a tremendous impact, and the numbers are looking good so far. In less than 24 hours, as I said, the numbers are looking good, and we're just getting started right now, and we're going to keep the faith, and we're going to be pushing positive music, guys, for 2024. Okay. And Nesbeth, I want to big you up because I saw you last year when you were performing. I'm going to say, yeah, it is him. This is the artist that's going to showcase and bring back to the world positive music. You understand me? So I want to say big up to you and myself. I am with you 100%. Big up to KXN Records. She knows I'm with her 100%, and we're going to push on forward with positivity in 2024. So all the people them who's tired of negativity, come here, sir. Yeah, come here, sir. Follow Nesbeth, follow KXN, yeah, Jon Fx, yeah, and Carrie Ann Brown. Follow us for positive, uplifting music, guys. We're going to heal the world one by one with music, right? Yeah, of
Right.
course.
Same way,
Yeah,
sir. No, you're not gonna add a way. And
right.
I want to take the time now to bless up Team Nesbeth,
Yes,
because again, Nesbeth and Nesbeth
right.
alone could not do it.
Yeah,
So I have to say Team Nesbeth, straight up. Um, and like me say, I've been getting so many calls, DJs from all over the world. I call, I say, Nesbeth, how many hear? How many get the song it? How many get? And I saw me know. I saw when song really a travel at a million miles per hour,
yeah,
Because sometimes when you release some song, And you up here ask the DJ them, say, hey, you know, hear that song there? So, you know, when that, you know, when the song released, now a DJ I call your phone, because you had some DJ that them boast and they hype it up. You
Yeah.
not call nobody
Right.
because believe me, they want everybody to call
You
them.
see?
We're all a part of the same industry. So we
Yeah.
can openly tell you also my fellow brethren and sister
Right.
operate. Sometimes
Yeah.
them so up in themselves that you have to call them. You know, they say,
Right.
so you see when they see them get up on a call, just
You
know say
know.
the power of the music that them are call. So we are say,
Exactly.
they don't know about me, no, they don't know. They don't know about me, no, they don't know. They don't know about me, no, they don't know.
They
They
don't
don't know.
know.
Look who is the man now. Look who is the man now. Look who is the man right now, right now. Look who's doing bad. I'm going to tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
You have some song. When you shoot some video for the song, you realize the song I go harder than the video. I
Yes.
have to sit down and I wonder, I want to go and write that
Right.
song. Something I write, you know. But I'm going to tell you this, and not because of me, do the song here and the video. Me can tell you this. Me say, and next to make the song I go with the video. The video
Yeah.
say, you nah left me on the back. And next to say you think the song bad
Yeah.
when I see
The
it, I
music
be
video.
give the video
Yeah.
ratings. You see me I say, you have to give the video ratings and we have a video crew, Gabriel and the whole works. Let me tell you this. It is a collective body of people that pull
Yeah.
together to make the song and the production of the song along with the production of the video to
Yeah.
make it what it is. So I must say, this is not just a Nesbeth, this is not just a Kacey, this is not just a Jon. It is every one
Yeah.
of us. I mean, just can't call out everybody name, but let me
Right.
tell you this. Everybody are pulled with 100%. So you know set a direct connect. You see me I say?
Yeah.
Look who is the man now, look who is the man now, look who is the man right now, right
Look.
now. And you are going now. Me have to go to our next interview, interview after interview, as it
Yeah.
relates to look who is the man. And some people will want to interview me for a while, but me kind of ease back a little because I was waiting on this moment. I was
Right.
waiting on this moment because I really want everything to center around with this
You're right.
song. Now when the people are my calling me know what to go to the interview with them now. Because of
Yeah.
course the song is out now, so I can incorporate the
Yeah.
song. I could do the interview with them a couple, I could do a couple interviews before, but I choose not to do it because guess what? I would just be talking about the song. The song would
Right.
release. So now that the song is released, let me tell you this: my interview shoes lace up, my belt
Live
buckle up.
up.
You
Right.
understand me? I say,
Yeah.
I have different clothes to interview. You know, like when you go up on a show, yeah,
Yeah.
some clothes that set down the interview.
Yeah.
And some different things. You see, right now, I'm full speed ahead. Again, let me just big up everybody on the live and big up everybody who lock in and everybody who love the song and everybody who tell a friend to tell a friend about the song. Just know so and not be disappointed. Listen to the song more and more. The song of open night. The song of energy night. The song of everything one would
Yeah.
love in
Into
order
it.
to go forward.
Yeah.
The song is compact. It has everything. If you think something will hold you back, listen to that song then,
Yeah.
and it will bust any chain or any bandage where you're under. Who is the man? And I never said Nesbeth is the man. Then could have sing and say Nesbeth is the man. But if me do that, me go take the song and go like a my song and my song alone. So me say,
Right.
look who is the man, and the song name, who is the man. So that man
Yeah.
can very well be you. You understand
Yeah.
what I say? So when we say man, it's like, it's like, me couldn't say you man, who is the you man?
Right.
But it's really and truly I speak from a human point of view. You know,
Yeah.
so who you can get up and say, hey, you can say, look who is the woman. No, you know what I say, but the moral of the thing is that you will not stop because anybody force you
Right.
to stop. You will continue to go full speed ahead because you set your goal, you believe in yourself, and you have to create your own miracle. Some people sit
Exactly.
down and pray and I wait for God to show them a
They must
miracle out
get
of the sky.
up.
And then when they don't get it, they get up and have course and
Right.
have go on. So me, you know what I tell them, say, listen, create your own miracle. See, because the Father work in a mysterious way. Him understand. You see, the miracle where you going to get is the miracle where you plan in your mind and the Father realize that you have it in your mind and you get up and you do things in order to achieve it. So you see, the miracle part of it is the Father doesn't know, say, all of them work the way you put in is not going to be left on the wayside.
Right.
So the Father said, no, you are deserving of getting it. And that is what the people them call miracle. You understand what I say? So some people sit down in the house and wait on somebody to drop something at them door with miracle right on it. No, no, no. Nothing not going
They
to
have to
happen
get
like that.
up. They
You
must
better
get
get
up
up. Think
and go
about
on.
it. Work on it. Somebody say, look who is the man now. Look who is the man now. Look who is the man right now, right now. And if you want to follow me to know anything about Nesbeth, you can lock into Nesbeth Reggae. And
Right.
if you want to go on the website, so my Instagram is Nesbeth Reggae. And guess what?
Nesbeth Reggae.
And me TikTok is Nesbeth Reggae as
Right.
well. And my website is www.nesbethreggae. You understand me? I say? So you have my website, I have my
TikTok.
TikTok, I have my Instagram. Okay?
Facebook.
And anybody at all where people are locked out from them page, just come over my page. Me not gonna do it for my page. So we can just come in, come sit down and I set the watch TV, go in the fridge, do all kind of things. Text
Right.
Nesbeth, Nesbeth will
Yeah.
answer. Alright? Look who
Yeah.
is the man now.
Look who
Bless
is
up
the
my
man
kids them.
now.
I don't know. It's all good, it's all great. And I definitely thank you for
You're
having me on your live.
welcome.
Thank you for loving my song also. You
You're
know, I
welcome.
really and truly appreciate the fact that you love my song and you take the time out and said you want to interview Nesbeth. And you get the exclusive interview because that's the
Thank
first
you.
interview you take from the song release. So you
Thank
can
you.
write down that in a year book because tomorrow, look more in our life, when the song reach Grammy status, you know, so you can tell anybody say, Nesbeth, interview Nesbeth first
Thank you very much.
when the
Yes.
song release.
Yeah.
So go and bless up yourself, KXN, record label,
Records.
enough love, you get to me and say, and you don't know, extra work, I work and work and work. Right now, me, I'm gonna change my clothes to go for one
Yes.
different interview
And
right now.
I'm going to bring on up next is going to be KXN Records, Kacey and Jon Fx. If Jon Fx is on here, Jon Fx, please come in. Jon Fx, if you're on the
So
live, please
Kerry,
so you can
me
join.
say, me I'll change my clothes to go for one different
Yeah, man,
interview
pick up
now. You know, me
yourself.
can't change my clothes before me go bed, so me go bed.
Of
So me
course.
have about 4 interviews in a night, so me have bed 4 times and change 4 suit of
Of
clothes
course.
and I don't say, yeah, look who is the man now,
Look
look
who
who
is
is
the
the man
man
now, look who
now.
is the man
Thank
right
you
now,
so much.
right now.
Thank you so much. And we'll talk
Blessings.
if anything. You hear?
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, that was Nesbeth, guys. Make sure you go out and you support his new song, Who's the Man. It is on all digital platform. We're gonna premiere the song right now for you guys. And I'm going to wait for KXN to join the live or Jon Fx. Yeah. They don't know about me, no, no, they don't know. They don't know about me, no, no, they don't know. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know. Who is the man now? Look who is the man right now, right now. Look who's moving back, who is moving back right now. Yeah. Look who is the man now? Look who is the man now? Look who is the man right now, right now. Yeah, guys, that's Nesbeth brand new song. It's titled Who's the Man? and it was released today, Friday, January 26th, 2024. It's available on all digital platform, guys. Whichever one you guys prefer, it is available on there. Spotify, Apple, iTunes, Amazon. Yeah, it's in the newspapers in Jamaica, and it's gonna be coming to the United States, Canada, UK, worldwide. Yeah, we say Billboard Award. Yeah, we say Grammy. Yeah, we say positivity for 2024. Big up again to KXN Records, Jon Fx. Yeah, big up to the producer Jon Fx. And as Nesbeth said, guys, the official music video is coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, for all, anybody who wants the song in your email, I will be emailing it out soon. Also, KXN Records going to be emailing the song out. If you want bookings, link up Nesbeth or link up KXN or I Carry and Brown. Yeah, we say what? Who's the man or who's the woman? 2024. We say positivity. So on that note, yeah, big up. I want to big up some people. Ramel, big up yourself. Zip Boss 876, big up. Nadi. Yeah, big up yourself. She said it has already reached Grammy as well. Exactly. Yeah, and worldwide because it gone. The numbers are looking good so far, guys. As I said before, 24K on TikTok alone for today in less than 24 hours. 24K on TikTok. So KXN Records, big up yourself. Yeah, and we're gonna be full force ahead. So if you guys love positivity, if you want to see positive change in the people out there, yeah, follow us. Yeah, Nadi, follow me, please. And KXN Records, yeah, just say, Nako. Okay, Nako, I'll come on. Okay, yeah, okay, Casey. So she said, just say Nako. Nako, yeah, it's easy. We are promoting Nesbeth in Germany. Oh, okay. And breaking news, guys. The song has gone 28K views on TikTok. So big up to all TikTokers. We're going to move, full speed ahead with positivity. And of course, we're going to put God first in all things, right? So we say God first in every single thing that we do. And we're going to keep it positive 100%. Yeah. So, Jon Fx. Yes, let me see if Jon Fx is here. If he's here, where is he? Jon Fx, come in. Yeah, let me see. It says, this button. Oh, Jon Fx, Jon Fx. Jon Fx. It's not, I don't see him. How do we find Jon Fx? Yeah. You hear that, guys? So I'm waiting for Jon Fx to join the live. If he's on here, Casey, please tell him to join, or Casey, you can come on and talk for a couple minutes before Instagram kick me off here. Yeah. So as I said, guys, the song is released. The music video is coming. Okay. So look out for the music video. I did watch the music video. I have the music video on my phone, and I watched the entire music video, guys, and it was awesome. So I can't wait for you guys to see it as well. Yeah. And as I said, big up to Jon Fx, big up to KXN. I don't see where Jon Fx is. Casey, please get to him. Jon Fx. Yeah, to come on the live. Or Casey, can you come on and speak until Jon Fx come on, please? Somebody. Yeah. So guys, in the meantime, let me just update you guys on some entertainment news that is going on until Jon Fx or Casey come on the live. Please join the live, Jon Fx or Casey. Come on. Okay, so in entertainment news, guys, tomorrow night, guys, here in New York City, dancehall entertainer Skeng will be performing live here in New York City tomorrow night, Saturday, January 27th. in Queens, New York, Amazura nightclub. So Skeng is doing a birthday tour, guys, for 2024, and he's gonna be hitting New York City tomorrow night. Yeah, at Amazura nightclub. Then he's going to go on to perform in January 28th in Connecticut. Then he's going to be going to, after that, February 3rd, Atlanta. Okay. February 4th, Miami, right? February 9th, Houston, Texas. And then February 10th is the closing out of his birthday USA tour in Los Angeles, California. So big up to dancer entertainer Skeng on his USA birthday tour. And for Skeng tickets, guys, you can go to skengusatours.com for tickets for all of Skeng fans them out there. Yeah. The next person that's going to be on tour is Fully Bad. Yeah, you know, guys, Fully Bad was on Sting in December last month, and the little situation that took place at the end. Yeah, Jon Fx is here. Yeah, so let us get him on. Jon Fx is here. Invite and Dr. K. Yeah, so I just invite. Okay, Casey's here. If John is here, there you go. They're both
All
here.
right.
Welcome.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. How are you guys?
Evening. Good evening. Let me get a brighter location. Hold on. Let me
Yeah,
get brighter.
turn on the light, John FX, so we can see
Let
your
me get
outfit of the
brighter.
day.
Let me get brighter. Let me get bright.
Yes, get bright, John FX. Yeah. Why? Oh, Casey left. Yeah, so we're waiting. It says it's the something that twirl. That means that the internet connection must say the internet. Yeah. So while they come back on, guys, it's a twirl, right? The internet. Yeah, yeah, internet service. Okay. So while they come on, let me invite them again because I do not want I don't want Instagram to keep me off. It's over an hour. Yeah, so while they come on, while the internet sometimes twirl around, let me continue until they come on. Right? The twirl around still? Yeah. So join the live back again, Jon Fx and Casey, please. Okay, Jon Fx is here. Welcome.
Right.
But first
Yes.
of all, John, we wanted to stand up to see your outfit of tonight. Your outfit.
All right, how I do
Because
this though.
we know
So
that you're a fashionista, Jon Fx.
we can't get it right. A blue suit, pants,
Yes, it's suit
pants and
pants
shoes.
with us. Make sure you record it. Yeah, because I know you are a fashionista,
Oh
Jon Fx.
man,
Yes.
just try my best. I
Yeah,
try
of
my best.
course. Nothing wrong with
The
that.
least we can do.
Exactly.
Mr. Cummins, that's Dr. Cummins right there.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So let me see. Casey's gonna come on too. Okay. We're waiting for Casey to come on. So in the meantime, yeah, who's the man? It
Who's
has
the man?
yes,
Look who's the man
yeah.
now. Yes, look who's the man right now, right now.
24K on
Mhm.
TikTok. Big up to
20.
Casey. Big up
It's probably
yourself.
up 29 now.
29 now, John. Yeah,
Wow.
It's on
on
24
TikTok.
hours.
Yeah,
On TikTok alone.
yeah, man. That's the place to break the records.
Yeah, and Nesbeth said him want to get new phone because his phone cannot stop
Oh,
ringing.
good, 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 good.
And the video and the music video is not released yet.
You
So
know, come here,
no.
Rachel.
So can you imagine? And as Nesbeth said earlier, he said DJs who never used to link him before is now running after him for the song. How come they don't get the song yet? But guys, the
Yeah.
emails are coming, the email blasts are coming, everything is
Wow.
coming. Just
And this,
give us
and this is good.
Yeah.
This forum is good. It is very, very good. You know what I mean? I like when women do things. 'Cause this is like, I've never seen this before. Detail,
Yeah.
it's fresh, it's new. Yeah, it's when women get involved in things, things always work. You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
I always say women make the best managers
Hey.
because they'll answer the phone at 3 a.m. in the morning. Guys not gonna do it. Yeah. Guys have too much ego for that. No, man, so nobody, you know, so much busy, my family, and this and
Right.
that.
Yeah. So,
Casey.
I'm very, very
John the
excited,
man.
Yeah. John is the man, of course. And Nesbeth was talking a little bit about the video. I said about Nesbeth, me see in a
Link.
private jet.
Yeah. Oh, God. Casey really went in on that.
Ah,
She just wanted to make it different and not
yeah.
the typical thing. So she really did it. Most people would green screen it or splice it or find some other way. We were literally at the place with the jet taking off. Like, wow. Just a music video. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's big.
So how
That
do
is
you
big.
guys feel that the song just released today and it's
Mm-hmm.
already making such a huge impact? Like everybody can't wait for the music video. Everybody wants the song like right now. Like how do you guys feel?
Casey, go
John,
first and
you.
then I'll tell you. Yeah. Yeah.
What, ladies before gentlemen?
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
Um,
Yes, see?
bless. God is good.
mm-hmm.
We have a good team. Um, the artist is workable. The producer, John, um, and everyone that's a part of the team has been, tremendously wonderful. We pulled together, and it's teamwork.
Yeah.
I can't take glory, or I can't take credit for anything. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's a team effort.
Yeah, man. Together, man, we work well together. It's a very good team, and to
Thank you,
see
Teleflex.
to see a song release, because I've seen Lenny Kravitz have an album right now, right?
Yeah.
The album was in pre-order since October last year. When you see him go viral and doing his thing, his album is going to be released March 15th,
Wow.
and he's given his thing so much time pre-order and leading up to it. So with this to me, this is the way he's supposed to release records. I mean, Casey came up with the thing, and she says, "Let's put it out. Let's do the launch. Let's
Right.
talk about it. Let's do it." And I was like, "Wow, that's the right way to release it." So, I don't know how to feel. You know what I mean? I'm grateful to
Yeah.
be a part of the project. I want to see how God is gonna just make this thing work. As we did everything.
Man,
Yeah. So,
people love the
mhm.
rhythm. Like Jon Fx did his thing,
and
like
and then
with his
I
eyes
can't. I have
closed.
to tell you
I
guys the
don't know
truth.
how. With his eyes closed.
So what happens is even in the production of the track, I got the vocals from Nesbeth, Casey sent the vocal and stuff. But
Yeah.
then when I finished making it, the guy will mix it, made it even just so tremendous. He's like I think 4 Grammys, Jimmy Douglas. He's
Oh,
mixed
okay.
Alia,
Big,
he's mixed
big.
all the hip hop stuff. And when reggae goes to the Billboard chart, he's one who mixed
Mhm,
Temperature, Sean Paul, Jimmy Douglas. Check him out, all the
Wow.
Timberland, all JT stuff.
mhm.
So it's a whole professional thing. I did my thing, and
Yeah.
then the professional touch went on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a good thing right
Wow.
there. So we look forward to see what's
Congratulations.
gonna happen with this record.
Yeah, John pulled the team together with the mixes, and it was
Mhm.
amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
and I want to see what it will. We could have used one of our engineers in Jamaica, but
Yeah.
I said, what happens if we use like a professional 7-time Grammy Award winning
Yeah.
guy that jays everybody? Let's see what happens. I'm excited to see what will happen
Yeah.
with this record. You know what I mean? Yeah, these things are all necessary. I used to say to people in our world, I say, yeah man, let's put out a song man and blah blah. But I've seen where sometimes you just miss the mark. Sometimes you didn't dot the I, you didn't cross the T. And then you need detailed person. I carry on, you need Casey, people like that. We're like, no man. I could
Yeah.
try something what the professionals do. It can
Right.
cost a little penny,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It can cost a
Tell them
little bit.
again.
And
But
Tell
the
them
artist,
again.
too, John, working with the artist. Not every artist is bendable,
Yeah,
you
Right.
know, and
yeah,
humble to work with.
yeah,
Like this is a different breed of artist. Like
yeah.
he's like really down to earth, humble.
Yeah, he
It's
doesn't even raise
different.
his voice. Nesbeth don't
You
even
don't
raise
get
his
them
voice.
like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Him just
You don't
cool
get them
and calm.
like
Him
yeah,
don't even raise
Yeah.
his voice. And when I heard it, I thought he was smoking. All the time I hear him talking, I just think he was just maybe high, and then I'm
never
gonna get the real him one
smoke,
day.
never drink.
No smoke, no drink at all. I said, so we do have these
Yeah.
people in our Jamaican community. Decent people still
Yes.
exist. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, you know what I mean? This have to be a thing. And if whatever happens, we give thanks that we even come together
Yeah.
and we'll make it work well. And just following the playbook.
Right.
I hope other people follow the playbook with this record right here.
Yeah, and I want to say congratulations to KXN because this is your first project.
Yes,
And
congrats.
listen,
Yes.
listen, 24K this morning, and now it's 29.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
John, you ready, John?
Yeah, man, I ready long time.
You ready,
Long, long,
Casey?
long, long time.
We
Yes,
know said
yes.
next, but ready already,
We
you
are.
know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Let's get
All
ready.
Yes.
everything was leading up to this point. You know what I mean? And there is a correct way to release music. I hope to maybe have Casey and one of the seminars and Kerry because I'm doing it
Okay.
locally. And this is one of the playbooks that I'm going to mention there. Like, this is how you release records.
Right.
You get your stuff mixed properly. It has to be in a bag of money
Right.
Yeah.
because there's people in our community that can mix good. But I just prefer a professional touch that I can trust consistently. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The video crew, like a film team, movie
Yeah.
people I saw there on the set when I was there. And again, Casey did her research. I told her something that I know she did her own research. She found the distribution. I woke up in my email. I see an email confirmation from the publishing TuneCore that
Wow.
John, please confirm your splits. I mean,
Wow.
doing stuff like this, in case did that. Doing stuff like this is magnificent,
Yes.
and nobody complains. 'Cause this is the beginning of the thing, and it's all that cross T. This is what the commercial people do. You
Yes.
never hear Ed Sheeran or somebody cursing out the label or whatever, saying, "Oh, me never get paid. I'm a blah blah blah." Cause these things get done, you
Right.
know what I mean, initially. So let's see
Yeah.
how it turns out. Yeah, it should be very, very well. I
Yeah.
see it doing very, very well.
And we know Casey is a business minded woman,
Mm-hmm.
business minded female.
Yeah. Start
So
out.
she does her research
Thank you.
and
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
Hmm.
it's a thing, and I
That's
want to
important.
keep inviting more
Yeah.
more women into the business to change the face of what the world kind of they don't really like reggae right now. That it's so man
Yeah.
based and it's so
Yeah.
Crazy.
egotistical. And and some of the women that are there over the years, they don't do the proudest things. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a new face, fresh, but more women, because women still have that delicacy and the detail. You know what I mean? Even keeping an event, even looking at your house. It's normally the woman that deliver, decorate the place and make it look a certain way so the children can be nice and have a nice place to run up inside of. You know what I mean? So when that woman touches there, you can see. If you see my house, my bachelor pad, when I'm there, don't look so nice. But when a woman is there, you don't care how much money I spend.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll Gucci this, Gucci that, Gucci that, get that. But a woman know that you don't need that. You
Right.
could go to Bath and Body Works. You could go here and drop a little thing here. Go Macy's, buy a little rug and give it a look. So this is what I see with the music, which is like, okay, let's do this, let's do that, and it's detailed and it's clean. You know,
Yes.
what I mean? And professional.
Right.
So
Plus,
we
you know
will,
the ins and out too, John. Not
yeah,
everyone know the ins and out, man. I'm
yeah.
at class,
Oh man.
music class.
Oh man. And the thing is, I learned a lot too from her method because she's a business brain.
Yes.
So her method of doing things, video shoot, I'm expecting to be there at 1 o'clock. I'm expecting that they're gonna start at 3 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, they're there. They're there
Right.
at 12:30, and she's there walking around. You know what I mean? Everybody's there. It's detailed. And I was like, wow, this is what the other world of people do all the time.
Yes.
That's where I take my notes. I got some learning experiences too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I took my notes too and I said, yes, yes, yes. This playbook is gonna be great moving forward. And I look
Yes.
forward to everything that's gonna happen,
True. So
Yeah.
tell us, tell the audience, how was it working with, because I did put out that little video of Casey. Oh, I didn't come here to work. So tell us, how was it on the scene doing the, the music video? Because
Casey, you want to go ahead?
It was pretty smooth. It's a production team that we use, so it's
okay,
not like a person. It's a whole team of people, and it was good, well put together, well coordinated, and very smooth. Right, John, you were there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
what
yeah.
what were your thoughts?
So when I was there, when I see the camera and the track thing, like the movie thing, I see the guy has the thing on his waist, big, heavy, $1 million looking camera, and it's him there with a team there, and I think I was like, wow, this just looks so professional. I feel like I'm on the set of a
yeah,
movie. And again, it's not the money; it's just that quality tend to cost. You know what I
yes,
mean? And you really get what you maybe paid for. So I was there; they were professional. They just waved to me. And when they finish, that's when they come and talk to me. They didn't stop what they were doing. Oh, wow, blah, blah, blah. It was clean, cut. You know what I mean? A guy on a golf cart took us there on the set. You know what I mean? Because it was there live on the thing. And they were very professional in everything that they did. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Hmm.
that makes a difference. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
does make a difference. You know what I mean? Because then I could tell that they're also paying attention to details. You know what I mean? And that's where professionalism comes in. Because sometimes you'll
yeah,
miss something. Many times you see videos, the camera just shaking and this and that. They focus so much on the effects that they're going to do in the editing. And with the camera team and the crew, they got the balance, this, the the thing on the track and the thing. You can tell that that's going to give them less
yeah,
work to do when they're finished doing what they're doing
Hmm.
here. Yeah, so that's one of the things. That's just the video,
Right.
yeah,
but I think the entire project was done professionally. You know what I mean? We had uh discussion of the mixes and says, hey, mastering don't really sound so blah blah blah. It don't really, you know what I mean? We go
yeah,
back again and the engineer revised it and sent us what we all wanted to
right.
hear. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I know sometimes I'm dealing with somebody from our island. Like, yo, the thing done already, man. I'm done. And the ego comes in. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I said we're working with this guy. He tells me when he's mixing for Jay Z or whoever. Sometimes he does like 15 revisions on a
Oh,
mix.
okay.
Or Pharrell. Pharrell is very picky. You know what I mean? Jimmy
Yeah.
and him. He was just okay, cool. And when he, being this big guy, send a voice note back about the video, he's
We
like,
were
"Yo, this is a
Oh,
excited.
smash." You know what I mean?
wow.
He's like, "This is a
Yeah.
smash." And I've been mixing with him for quite some time. I did never tell me that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I seen that, he's like, "This is a smash." I was like, "Yo, Casey, we got something." I said, "Nesbeth, we have something here," and he's sending it out to his people because this is another world. You know what I mean? And that's what happens when you make good
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
You know, you ever ask yourself, Bob Marley's stuff just came out now,
Mm-hmm.
right? And a lot of people are congrats to the Marley family and everybody, the One Love movie, the premiere, everything. But there's some parts, some moving parts in the making of Bob Marley, not the movie of his career.
Yes.
There's Chris Blackwell. There is let him again, Jobson,
Yeah.
Miss Jobson. There's Don Taylor who got shot for Bob Marley. And
Yeah.
the Blackwells and things, Black Bell released Bob Marley like he was releasing a UB40 all
Yeah.
the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people say, oh, Trim Brown. No, it's because the things was done a certain way. So Casey took the playbook and the blueprint and like, I'm going to release Nesbeth as professionally. This is my first home run, and I'm gonna
Yes.
do it as professionally as possible. There's some times when I was like, man, you sure you just want to cut the corner and just skip the step? I'm coming in with the guy
Right.
thing. He's like, no, John, not this one. Just let me get it fully organic and thing. And when she said it, I was like, man, I gotta step back and appreciate that.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and that's what working a team. And for people listening, there's a way to have a discrepancy. I used to debate Jamaica at Arden, and you can argue, but you can argue in a respectful way. One of the main things when somebody's talking, you just don't talk. You don't care how pissed off you are. You know what I mean? And you can get to the point. Yeah, man, just let them
Yes.
talk. And you can shout as well that, yo, me, what I say no, what me I say. You can do that all day long. And even if you can do that, it shows that I'm willing to work together. Our relationships are built, marriages,
Yes.
friendships. I've seen people that have friendships for 30 odd years, 40 odd years. I was like, how do they do this? And it's this kind of reciprocal thing. I'm not chat to you right now, don't hang up no phone. In marriages, I say don't go to your bed angry.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this is that thing where whatever problem you say, I could see when Nesbeth one of the time and he says, I don't really like that thing there, FX. I know you're a professional guy and everything, but this is how I do my thing. And we're like, all right, let's work together and make sure all of us meet on the ground. So stuff do happen, you know what I
Yes.
mean? But it's, oh yeah, handle
That's
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I could see God blessing the project because
Yeah.
everyone is work together in such a loving, delicate way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why people talk about dance and Afrobeat and blah blah. One of the things that is missing is the delicacy of
Yes.
it. I can tell people this thing. I know two major Afrobeat artists. They don't get along, and they never go on the internet and talk about each other. The two
Yeah.
biggest ones. You know what I mean? And they don't talk about each other, and they don't get along right
Wow.
now to this day.
You see?
You know, but they have such a professionalism with it. So it's not about the thing and oh, me go talk with my mind and my feel. We're a very
Yeah.
strong tribe, and we come
Yes.
from a clash culture. You know what I mean? And I recognize that not everything has to be like that because our clashes, we're not ready to clash anymore. Because when we start hitting people on the stage and things like that, Supercat and them had issues over the years. Being my bones
Yeah.
had issues, but they
Yeah.
just never went there. We
Right.
went there like 15 years
Yeah.
ago. So I'm not even talking about what's happening now. We went there a long time. And from we went there, it's a thing. We don't know how to argue. So the thing is, we should not argue right now. So in music, we work together. When I see Casey's a person where she said, affects me here, but me not agree with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's an honest thing. And
Yeah.
Nesbeth have a calm, soft way of
Yes.
sharing his opinion that he's that to him. So, well, I don't really too. I know, but I'm very rogue. My opinions are very rogue. And
Yeah.
if you never heard them before, you're like, this guy is crazy. You know what I mean? But it's
Right.
because I live in another world and I've seen how the world that they don't talk about in
Yeah.
TV. I understand how it works and things. And when I introduce it, it's still foreign to everyone. And then I still have to step back and say, well, I see how they learn it too. I see how Nesbeth experienced it. He had his hit on his own when he explained me what he did. I was like, wow, that is good. And then I've seen Casey in her world, in her world of finances and trading. She put out her book. Congrats,
Yes.
Thank you.
Casey, on the new book. Go and get
Thank you.
Casey's new book. By the way, it's a book on trading, right, Casey?
Yes.
Yeah, trading and stuff
Parks.
like that.
Yeah.
Forex trading. It's a very good book. I posted it. I posted again. So
Thank you.
she's an expert in her field. She's an expert in his field, and I consider myself as
Right.
somebody. You know what I mean?
You're
And
an
when we come
expert
together, we
in the
meet at a
field.
place.
Yes.
In school, they got a thing called a Venn diagram that we study in school. It's these circles, and then where all these things come together. But the middle of the circle is the answer, is the point, is the place where we can be like, okay, we meet here with all our things, and we should have some great results. You know what I mean? In a forum
And we're
like
seeing
this.
great results already
Yes,
because the
yes, yes,
numbers,
yes.
yeah,
Yeah, moving. Yeah, man.
yeah, the
I think
numbers
so. It can
are
be
going.
done.
Yeah.
People say, "Oh, reggae this and dance all this." This is the guy who had a hit. Who is a
Yeah.
big reggae artist. You know what I mean? He was honored by the government and things like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember when he told me Cardi B was dancing to his first record.
Yeah.
And I seen it. I was like, wow. So I sent it over to their team and like, yeah, that's the real thing. You know what I mean? I was like, this is big.
Yeah.
It's just like, how do we make it work? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We make it work by being reasoning with each
Yeah.
other. Forget about money.
Right.
Even if you say, boy, I don't have any money. What's the correct way to release a record without money?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Without being able to pay for the mixes or whatever. Oh, Nico just joined right here. Congrats to Nico is there. Nico is multiple Grammy Award winning. By the way, guys,
Okay.
Nico is the one that mixed the Soulja
Oh,
album. And he's Jamaican.
really?
Nico is right
Okay.
here that just joined on the list. So, I mean,
Hi,
you know what I mean?
Nico.
Hi, Nico. Hi,
Yeah. So
house.
he's my next option of engineers that I
Yeah.
would go for. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Sam Rick, how are you, kid? You know, so the thing is, I recognize that the professionalism does exist. If you don't have any money, people listening, and you want to mix from a top guy, you can even offer him some publishing.
Right.
There's barter systems. There's ways to work around
Yeah.
getting certain things happening. You know what I mean? Because you want to have the quality. Imagine you go into the Grammys for some strange you get nominated. What would you do? You maybe beg you the money. You beg your mother, a dressmaker, for make a little suit for you.
Yeah.
As best as they can. You make sure it done properly. The camera's gonna zoom in. If you can't afford that $10,000 Dolce and Gabbana suit. So there's ways of doing it. But with ego, you won't be able to see it. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
Butler just joined the group right there. Butler introduced Cartel to Bounty, and the rest is
Oh,
history. That's in the song, by the way. So that's
wow.
Butler who
Yeah.
brought, you know what I mean? So there are
Mm-hmm.
people that I know that have done the work, and they're here even to attest. to what we talk about here. But there is a correct way. Do everything.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If it's real estate, if you're homeless, there's a way to build yourself up. You build up your credit. Do what you're doing. But music have a correct method.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
every hit song I see backup song that just hit. They don't mix good, they don't this, they don't that, you know that. But that don't happen 100 times. You know what I mean? That doesn't even happen 10 times
Yeah.
on one album. It's one
True.
time God will grace you with that song. Like you hit
Yeah.
that thing. You
Yeah.
hit a lotto or you hit a jackpot at a casino. You get graced a song. But for the most part, there's a playbook and a professionalism. That's how things should be done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thing, yeah.
And
Or
yeah, and I
mhm.
know I saw on your page that you're gonna be having a
Yeah,
classes for like
I'm gonna have a
upcoming
seminar.
artists.
It's my first one. I'll do one up in Casey's place in DC
Oh,
Yeah.
because I've gotten requests. I've had the request for
DMV.
years, you know. But there comes a time when God is like, do it now. You know what I
yes.
mean? So I said, well, no. Instead of me keeping all this information in my head, I was like, let me share it with some people. I'll have an open question and answer. Ask me anything. You know what I mean? Even ask me about myself. Hey, is it true that I heard that you did this and heard you did that? Because I do research on
Yes.
myself. And I've heard good things and I've heard not so good things. But the not so good things, I'm willing to explain every single scenario. So,
Right.
you know, this happened, that happened, and I did it. I had to do this because of blah blah. This is a misunderstanding. But transparency with respect
Yes.
is very very important. So that's what the seminar is. It's a true playbook, stuff that you maybe wouldn't hear about. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because most people are driven by the monetary stuff. I understand money. It's a great tool. It's a hammer. You can use it to build.
Mhm.
I can use it to destroy.
Right.
So I'd like to show people the stuff, not based on what they're gonna pay or what anything like that. This is stuff that my experiences that brought me here. I'm not keeping some of it in the corner because
Right.
of what you may be paying or what you don't have or you know what I mean. It's just a playbook where you could follow it. You know what I mean. I look at it as any great book that was the book was up there. You can go get the book. You can even be given the book.
Right.
The Bible, the Quran, the Torah. There's ways for people to learn. You
Right.
know what I mean? You give them the thing, the tool, and then see what they would do
Yeah.
for it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So Dr. K and John, so are we gonna have, since you have a trading book, are we gonna have a music book coming now?
Yeah, the book is on its way. I'm actually doing the book
I know.
simultaneously. That was my secret formula. I was hoping to
Oh,
drop it
wow.
the day of
Amazing.
the launch.
See?
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
however it is, it's more an index. Like you go to chapter one,
Yeah.
publishing, chapter two, mixing and mastering. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Wow.
And things like that.
You see?
And it's something
I
where,
learned firsthand,
yeah,
well, from both the artist and the
mhm.
producer. So
Yeah.
I'm great. I'm actually honored,
Yeah. Oh God, I'm
that
honored to see
they
you. All
choose
right.
me to work
Yeah.
with them. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how we plan to move forward. Reggae didn't go anywhere. Oh, reggae is dying and blah blah. The thing is, the current form of the music doesn't. The current form of our music, the young music that's coming up, it doesn't have any elements of the reggae music that we grew up on. But the world still do it. But
Yeah.
it's unfortunate that is maybe the white looking people that still love it and embrace it.
Yeah.
To give you a caveat, when I start traveling to US is when I really start paying attention to ska and rocksteady. Because growing up in Jamaica, we love our R&B, you know what I mean, and thing.
Yeah.
We love our R&B and things like that. So we always try to do different things. A big up Butler, you know, and we always stay away from what we're used to. But when you leave from the island and you look at it from a bird's eye view, you can see the overview of it. And wow, this thing that we're a part of is so big. There's the Bob Marley, there's
Yeah.
Usain Bolt, there is Dennis Brown. There's just this little tiny place, the sports, the thing. It's a wonderful, impressive thing. You know what I mean? This guy just said, no bass line, no drum line, Joe
Oh.
Thomas. And
Joe.
that's something I'll get into.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because I know when I tend to add
Jojo.
when I tend to add some drums or any elements of the thing, the youngsters pull back. I even seen it in hip hop too,
Yeah.
where they'll pull back. But what people gotta remember is the 90s dancehall that we so love, all those ragamuffin and telephone love, all that is drum machine. You didn't know that?
Yes.
But here's
Yeah.
the trick. All the berries too. The difference is the guys that were playing it, they were actually musicians.
Oh.
So you can see a video on the internet with Steele and Clevie. making the doom, 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 the duck rhythm and stuff like that. So he's on the drum machine keyboard, and then still he's on the drum machine, the DX7, and then he's on the Casio $100 keyboard. Still, they call it "Are You Kidding" keyboard.
Yeah.
But these guys are musically trained, so they know how to make the digital sound smooth and palatable. Still, so it don't have nothing to do with what people think. It just, again, people partaking in the music, most of them are just like maybe like hustlers trying to clean their money. That's just the facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A guy will buy a rhythm. He's not in it for the love of the thing. He's just in it to just eat our food and get some girls. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
So it's sad. That's what it is. You know what I
Right.
mean? There's few people like me who are passionate about it and not bitter. Because most
Right.
people that are passionate, they're very bitter. Oh, the thing that on them go around my thing, I'm never get no publishing. And I believe in the law of
Right.
creation. You create what you get. The Bible mentioned it. All the great books mention it. And even if you were robbed and you didn't sign such a good contract, you can reword it to restructure your life
Yeah.
in a different direction. People out there, if you ever got robbed from a record company or whatever, this or person, do not talk about it. It keeps you stuck at that place and
Yeah.
you become a bitter person. Today a girl call it the bitters. She said they're called the bitters of the industry.
Yeah.
America has it too.
Yeah.
When you see a guy coming out talking like he's spilling the tea, everyone who decides to spill tea, chances are that they're broke.
Right.
If they had money, they wouldn't do
Exactly.
it. You know what I mean? And nothing is wrong with sharing your discrepancies, but there is also a good way to do it without being enemies with
Right.
everybody. But again, your words are power. Your thoughts are
But
power. And you
John,
have to, yeah.
do you think now you and I, yeah, we know the dancehall industry very, very well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you think people that have like grievances or
Mhm.
miss whatever, they should not speak about it, you think, right?
Yeah, so
They shouldn't come out in the
the thing
public.
is how you speak about it.
Right.
So if I come out here and I hear out someone, what's the point of me doing it? I'm gonna show you up
For
and the blah
hype.
blah blah. You should also pick the phone up and say, yo, I'm vexed with your thing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you straight up. You
Yeah.
should try that method
Yeah.
first. Because then when you do the public way, if a mediator is not there, you have lost that friendship or that
Yeah.
connection. And you can't be like, yo, I'm in a business, I'm gonna talk the way I feel. You can never live life like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? The baddest youngsters that I know that are still alive in their 70s, they have a way of fixing problems. You know what I mean? There's a thing that I call damage
Yes.
control. There's some damage controllers here. And people, we do get emotional.
Yeah.
But there's a way to handle discrepancies because you have to think in your mind that, let's say you're arguing with your wife and you're in front of the children. You know what I mean? Wise parents take it in the room or go
Yeah.
outside. You know what I mean? For people that do it publicly, you know what I mean? Remember, the little ones are watching. Our
Mm-hmm.
fans and people of the music are the little ones that are watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it let them change the way they handle discrepancies because the way how you handled it. You know what I mean? Our culture loves clash. We actually need clashes
But not
in
too
our culture.
much. But not too
There's a
much.
level. I hear Beanie Man tell this thing one day on an interview, and he said, teach them. He said, listen, one thing I learned long time, you're not fight on stage. And he said that. I was like, I didn't know he
Yes.
had it in his brain.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for him, he always have it as a joke. You know what I mean? And I've seen where him and Bounty, respect Bounty, and I talk to Bounty all the time, and I've seen where they agree to
Right.
disagree, as Talib did say earlier.
Yes.
And they agree to disagragree in a certain way. Because you have to remember that this artist thing, you're still a public person.
Yeah.
And you have to be careful because let's say you really say you're a bad man. Somebody cannot switch you off the stage, you think
Right.
about that. Look at the rappers that keep get rid of them. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you have to really be logical in your brain, like, hey, can't really kill yourself because you still have to go in the public sphere. So
Exactly.
you want to show
And
that yourself,
conduct
you
yourself
want to show your body, you want
according.
to come up with the baddest this song. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The baddest this song you want to come up with because that is how the thing go. But hitting somebody
That's a
and
no,
taking it to that next
no.
level, there's just these ways where
Yeah.
you want
Played
to
out.
leave that alone. Yeah. I'm glad you mentioned it to me. I have had a lot of songs that I've done that I didn't get paid for. You know what I mean?
Really?
No publishing. I have the
Wow.
most rhythms that I didn't get paid for in
Wow.
dancehall. Hands down. I talk to Titimus, Suku, name it. I
Mm-hmm.
have the most, but I don't talk about it. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the reason why is because I understood what I was getting involved in. I
Right.
know when I meet a big belly man or a hustler, FX, want a rhythm in me that, me G, I already know what time it
Right.
is. You know what I mean? And then when the rhythm get big, and then you didn't mention this to them because people are a little bit. I push off a lot of people because of my professionalism. And
Yeah.
they call, yo, dog, what you there? And I just hang the phone up and I call back. Good night, how are you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, man, Jay,
Yeah.
you hear me? Good night, how are you? And then they change it. Yes, Mr. FX. Yes, my boss. What you
Yeah.
say? And I bring them to my place of reason and decency because I want to train them the way how they deal with me.
Professionally.
Again, relationships too. If
Yes.
you don't train your guy or your girl the way they deal with you, they deal with it
Yeah.
any old way. Imagine when you reach 30 odd years in marriage. Shut your mouth, man. You're not saying nothing. And then you said, but you used to date me before and you were so delicate 20
Right.
years ago, and you know what I mean? So is it no? That's how I deal with people. I have to train them the way I want them to deal with me. Because
Right.
I will, if I hurt someone or disrespect them, I'll try to apologize right away.
Yes.
It takes me nothing to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's the
Yeah.
way how we do things. Discrepancies is okay. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Having the thing then, but when you're taking it to that level, it's like I tell Jamaicans in Jamaica, and people all over gangster stuff, like somebody's family is gonna go to a funeral.
Right.
Who's it
Yeah.
gonna be? Yours
Or
or this one here?
theirs.
And it keep continuing. 'Cause everybody have gun, especially in
Right.
Florida. Here, everybody have
Yeah.
gun. So it's who is the baddest thing. Nobody's the badder or
But
badder. It's
that's
just who
ego.
get
But that's
here.
ego again, and ego doesn't go anywhere at the end of the day. So
I said he go where she go. You know, he go where she go.
right. But I
Yeah.
wanna ask the Casey. So Casey, how I wanna know what made you choose to work with Nesbeth.
His mannerism.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
When I met, most artists are a little bit cocky, you know. Trust me, I've
Mm.
encountered a whole
Yeah.
lot,
Mhm.
and I just pretend as if I don't see them because the thing is, they don't understand that most of the time, people out there, your fan, they're the one that really bring you
Yeah.
right, uplift you, put you on the pedestal per se, and you know, you have to be more comely, be more humble and meek, and he was easy to talk to, and I mean, gave me the he gave me the song. Someone else had the song. I don't know what they were doing with it, and he
Oh.
trusted me. Yeah, and at first I was like, wait, I'm a newbie at this, you know.
Right.
But he trusted me and he really motivated me. He motivated me and encouraged me. You can do this, and yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't, like I said, I can't take any credit. I have to give it. I call John every second. I
Yeah.
was like, John. So I said, John,
Yeah.
where are you,
Yeah.
John? You gotta answer.
Yeah, it's good, right? I love
So
it. And then she's skipping out a very important thing. It's a lot of big name artists were in her hands and they were actually there with her.
Yeah.
And as I said, I've learned that our people use ego as
Yes.
confidence. Hip hop does it too.
Mm-hmm.
But true confidence is
Right.
silent. You know what I mean? I go backstage and I see certain artists and he's talking himself up. Yo, I'm the greatest ever. Yo, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. That's nice. But then you have to learn when to chip that out. But
Yeah.
real confidence is silence. So when she chose him, and there were other people on her heels, on her heels, on her heels, and I know them too.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I using this one. I said, him? Let me talk to him. When I talk to him, every time I hear him, I was like, this guy's smoking some weed, man. Because he's just always calm.
Right.
And then I found out that he don't smoke at all.
Yeah.
This is just the calming tone that it seems like he practiced this
Yeah.
tone. And it's delicate, it's welcoming. It is something that my dad used to do. You know, my father as a calm way. So, well, John, I think you should and it's calming, even when he's upset,
Yeah.
you know. And it gets the thing through a better way. I used to akin it to a teacher. You have two levels of teachers. You have the ones that are online. Yo, let me tell you something. You gotta blah blah blah. And you have somebody saying the same thing.
Calm.
Say, let me tell you this. It's a way that and they say it the same exact way, and it's like like food. You still can't shove food down
Right.
somebody's throat. Like, that's food you're giving to them, you know, but you still can't shove it. They're gonna pick it
Right.
up. And
so
that's why
what both
techniques.
of them don't. I learned different things from both of them. So with John, I learned how even if someone in a okay, John has this way. He's very calm. It doesn't matter how irate someone get or yell or whatever. He knows how to. Okay, Well, let's look at it this way. So I learned, no, like seriously,
Yeah.
I changed a lot because of him with that. So I learned
Wow.
that from him. And with Nesbeth, he knows how to listen,
Right.
like listen, not to respond, but listen to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that from him. So from both of them, I learned a whole bunch of stuff.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
know, in my,
Amen.
I'm a salesperson. I'm sales world. I'm mortgage and
Yeah.
trading. I'm into that world.
Yeah.
No, but them, a lot of. I mean, I learn a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I must give it to them. Like literally, I'm not just saying that. Like I learned how to listen more. You
Mm-hmm.
know, because I had that habit. I'll talk, talk, talk. But I learned how to listen, and I learned how to respond better
Right.
to people, even if I don't agree with it. I learned. So I learned a lot from
Yeah,
them.
man.
And
Amen.
I'm pretty sure, I don't know, they never really showed it. I'm pretty sure they must be annoyed with me.
No.
It,
No.
But
I,
they didn't show it, so I don't know.
what
No.
Casey, what Casey might not understand. I know Nesbeth's phone is maybe way busier than mine. You know what I mean? We have people call every day with different
Yeah.
personalities. You have not try calling you now and say phone. Blah, 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 blah. And there's this every day. That's the Jamaican word. We got
Yeah.
even a hip hop phone. Yo, G, I'll be calling you. And then you have just people that are annoyingly quiet. You know what I mean? I don't want to bother you now. I don't want to bother you now. So over the years, is what do? You put a fence up and it's become this aggressive guy. What happens when you put the fence up, like the thing that Jamaican guys do, yo, oh, you, I'm going, eventually, when you're not hot, that just fades away and people just disappear. But
Yeah.
if you keep that neutral tone, welcoming tone, if you don't want to talk to anyone, turn your phone off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But you can't be on it and then not in the right personality. If you're an artist and you're not in the mood, you shouldn't take the shit. You shouldn't take the stage that day.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, and this is why I recognize why artists, professional artists, take drugs. I don't agree with it. But the thing is that they're called upon 24/7.
And they can't
So if you
manage
don't
it.
have if you don't have the
Pressure.
personality to be a chameleon in any instance, the promoter don't pay you on time, you didn't get the money, but you have to go on the stage. You know what I mean? You have to know how to switch
Yeah.
that out. If that's not your thing, you maybe shouldn't be doing
Right.
music. That's what I say. Yeah. So over the years, I have curved myself. Some people call me a hypocrite. You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, it's not that
Sit
I'm a
down,
hypocrite. I just have to,
canvas,
Yeah.
big up
yeah,
yourself.
Khalid. I have to adjust myself
Yes.
to the situation I'm dealing with because I guess God chose me to do this what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And He says you have the personality to deal with all these different individuals and emotions and moods and mixed up moods and attitudes. So it's something where I still take notes, you know what I mean? And then where Casey is concerned, I was telling her that this is rare to see someone come in as an executive in this time, in this temperature of music business. Streaming is very not, people don't
Right.
understand it. You know what I mean? You have to have had a hit record to have seen your checks to see what it does. Right now, this is not like back in the day where you sell a record, you make some money. No real investor don't want to get involved in music.
Right.
Their business manager and their accountant like, no, 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 music is bad. Music is great
Yeah.
if you do things a certain way, especially now. So
Right.
when Casey came in with this her business mind, and I showed her what I knew about it, and I recognized that with her detail, because she'll ask some crimpifying questions. That's not a word. That's a word of
Question.
my dad. Some questions, some questions make you uncomfortable. Because normally, as a man with ego, like, you're not asking me, your name, man. You're messing and go through. But think about it. If anyone in the professional world, they would ask you the same thing. So what is this? And what is publishing? And what is mechanicals? And how much is the artist supposed to get? And da 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 da. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
with those things, I'm like, I've seen my dad teach, Hector Crawford, brilliant teacher, you know what I mean? Everybody in Waterhouse and Jamaica know him. And I've seen him teach Rastas, Christians, bad man, you know what I mean? Regular people, and I've seen he has this way of teaching. I've seen it with every great person. They have this way of professionalism and delicacy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can be aggressive, you can be stern, but delicate and loving. Stern but loving. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's something that I've seen it, and it takes some skill, it takes some practice, also too, because you do get angry. But again, I always tell someone, as I'm a chess player. So where are we going with this?
Right.
You know what I mean? Are you just gonna just blow your top, and you know what I mean? What's the aim? Do we
Right.
not want to be friends anymore? So as hurtful as you may be or as hurt by a certain situation, you have to learn that do I say this? What's the point in saying it? To just hurt back somebody wicked, wicked,
Right.
wicked. All these artists that are feuding when they get older, chances are they may hug up on stage one day and think as they were young and stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So before you come, I don't like to say I'm sorry too many times. I don't try to make too many mistakes. You know what I
Right.
mean? For me to have to be saying that. You know what I mean? So, but nothing is wrong with saying I'm sorry either. You know?
True.
So that is the playbook. So with artists, as I said, just to leave you as a caveat, people listening, there is a correct way to
Right.
release music. I'm a producer on this project. I produce a role. KC is an executive. I know you guys maybe never heard that word before. You know what I mean? But the executives are needed in putting out music. You ask yourself, what role Clive Davis played in Puff Daddy? I mean,
Yeah.
he's an executive producer. That's the role, and they're very necessary because in today's market, we don't have anyone that is willing to put their resources behind a project.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they should be treated fairly too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They should get something so they could come back again. You just don't take from them. We have this culture where we just a man call me one day say, FX, me have somebody want to tear a piece of food off of them.
Here.
Every time they meet, yeah, that's I get those calls a lot. Tear a piece of food. I like, tear.
Right.
So when you tear them, you're gonna
Right.
cut them. And then what is, you know what I mean? But they're just living for us right here. They're not thinking up down the road. You
Right.
don't tear a piece of food
Right.
from somebody
Right.
that comes along. Or artists have, when I go across the world in different states and different things, I hear people say, you know, this artist was here and this artist was here and I gave them this and I gave them this and they're so ungrateful and blah, 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 because they have this thing, you have to take it because it's gonna run out. The life that we're living is
Yeah.
abundant. You
Yes.
know what I mean? Things don't run out. You know what I mean? Nothing. We're living in an abundant universe. Nothing runs out.
Exactly.
It's just that the hands might change, and the means of exchange
Yeah.
might change. You know, years ago it was the barter system. You know, what I mean, cash. You know, credit, cryptocurrencies now. You know, coming into a thing, but it's just to align yourself in the abundance of life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it comes on what you're thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
And yeah.
so Casey, so can I say that you were a little bit nervous coming into the project? Can I say that?
Um, I don't think I was
It
nervous.
wasn't
Whatever
nervous.
I put my mind to, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I think with any new territory, you got to be
Yeah.
confident. If you're going to be nervous, I think that you're not going to get the
Right.
result that you really want. So I like to win, right? It doesn't matter what field. As you can tell, I'm in
I know you.
different fields.
I know you like
You
to
know?
win. Yes.
I like to win and I
Yes.
go in hard.
Yeah.
So I like challenges, right?
Yeah.
So people like me that like challenges, I love to hear when someone said, "Hey, you can't get that done." You know, it motivates me to go further. So,
Right.
um, I'm not overly confident. You know, I'm teachable.
Yes.
And I ask a lot of questions. I do a lot of
Yeah.
research. And even if you tell me something, I'm still gonna do research,
Right.
Yeah.
right? So that's me, and I'll go all out. You know, I know me, so I know what I can do and what I can't do. So, like I said, no, not nervous, not overly
Right.
confident. I think just right, having faith, my belief in God. Um, you know, think those things that are not as though they were.
Yeah.
And with that, I also know that he that is within me is greater. So, with that said, I don't rely on
Right.
myself, right?
Yeah.
So, if I'm relying on the Holy Spirit that is within me, the God that is within me, it means that I should be
Yes.
confident, you know? So, I'm confident in Him, not myself.
Yeah.
Because of myself, of course, I can't do
Yeah.
anything, right? But because I'm relying on Him, yeah, I'm confident in Him, not myself.
Yes. So the formula, I think the formula in music, because even myself, as well, I have worked with several entertainers. Yes, and I choose not to work with a lot of them, and I have
Really?
hold back my mouth a lot of
Yeah.
times.
Yes.
But I want to tell them this is why you're not going to go to the next step in your career. This is why you're not going to go to the next step at all in life because of their egos. Some of them they're selfish. Some of them they bad mind, and bad mind negative energy will always hold back a person 10 times
Yeah.
in life, I believe. But I want to tell them, if you stop do this and you pick up this, maybe this will work for you. But with certain people, certain
Mm-hmm.
personalities, you can't talk to them. John, you know that already
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
sure. In this,
Especially being a woman.
right,
Mm-hmm.
So, and even so, as a female myself, I've had it with a lot of men in the industry. Oh, you're a woman, you're supposed to be doing this. I'm like, no, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. And I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to be doing this.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, step aside.
Yeah. You know that's the reason why reggae is where it's at. It's because
Exactly.
people started to pick it up. And they're like, oh my God, I love this
Yeah,
music so much. Over the years, the 90s, the 80s. And then they get to meet the people.
right.
And then meet that disgusting attitude and it turned them off
It turns
from
them
it.
off. And that is why they say Afrobeat is winning. That is why they say other genre of music is winning, because even in hip
Mm-hmm.
hop, those two people, they will not they will hate each other.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to getting that bag, yeah,
They get it.
they
Yeah, they
get
play
it.
hypocrite
They
and get
get
it.
it.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's that's what it is. I believe that music is vibration. It's
Right,
frequencies.
right,
People can pick it up. You can't trick them so long. They're gonna
Yeah.
pick it up in your interviews, in your demeanor.
right.
I've seen Burna Boy in person a few times, and there's a picture on my Instagram where if you look at it, you see me talking to him, showing my phone,
Yeah,
and he's like interested, and he's like, "Yo," when I see he's a big kid, and I see the reason why he stay long. You know
right.
what I mean? Say what you want to say about Vybz Cartel. You know what I mean? He has this way of making people feel like, he posts you on his, he share on his page, he does his thing. He's still marketing himself all the time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There's certain things that people do we don't agree with. But I just see
right.
this is why they stay long. I've seen Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, I've seen a difference.
Yeah,
I've seen Peter Tosh curse on YouTube. I love Peter Tosh. I've never seen Bob Marley curse boundaries
right.
in public. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And again, there's ways to express yourself, but over the years, and I've taken my notes, I was like, how do you survive and maintain for a long time? What's the personality you need? What's the mind state you need? You know what I mean?
yeah,
God guides you, you will
right.
learn everything. If you allow yourself to be led by truth, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? And stuff. You know what I
that
mean?
is so.
Yeah.
Turning the other cheek is a very important thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sometimes you can't fight at this time. Just make it
Sometimes,
pass. You'll get your last say,
yeah,
you know?
sometimes I tell people, sometimes, is my statement is crazy. Sometimes it's better if you lose an
Mhm.
argument.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so glad. I'm so
yeah,
glad you mentioned that. This is that thing that people have to listen to.
yeah,
Personalities come out through your words and your talking. It also makes you choose the frequency that you choose to go on. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So if you're an egotistical person,
That's
the
right,
track,
Tala.
yeah, Talo, big up.
yeah,
The track that's gonna make you hit, you're not gonna want to be on that track because the track that is gonna be loved by the world and people, it has a different kind of sound and a frequency in it. You know what I mean? So you got angry beats, you got angry tracks, and then that thing comes out and the public hears it, and even when it's running the place, it only lasts for 3 months.
and
You
then
know what I mean?
yeah, and then them disappear. I'm like, oh, what happened to what
It's
happened?
super aggressive.
Yes,
I heard an Afrobeat war song. It's a war song, you know. You
yeah,
want to bamba, you want to chill with the big boys. It's a war song. I did this album. I'm track one on this album, by the way.
yeah,
Go your menor, big up yourself. And the song is an aggressive song, but it's still people love dancing to it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because it was skillfully done. Terror Fabulous and them had aggressive, who no better, show me who no steal. But
yeah.
then it was still, you had some musical elements in
Oh,
it
she's
that you could be like, okay, Casey soon come back. So
yeah,
the thing is, there is a thing where I tell you like your personality will come out on the front of your music. You can't trick the public too long. If you're a jerk, forget doing
right,
music. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because people are gonna pick up that you have this jerky personality, and they're not gonna like it. What the internet did for us, the internet gave us a thing where you can touch your fans closely. And the thing is, when a person is pushed on you, eventually it's like, I don't know. The music is good, but I don't know. That's what people start doing now.
yeah,
Because now you have the options to choose from this wide array of things. It's not like the 60s where all you would hear was Marvin Gaye, and all you hear is Reba McEntire. Now we have this wide array of indie artists that are successful. You just don't even know them. But when I
right,
check, even with except Tentation, right? His birthday was yesterday, right? Young kid that I work with, rest in peace.
Oh yeah.
The young kid. Yeah, he had this thing. He has a cult following of people that really loves him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A young guy, Ziddy, big up Butler's young kid coming up too. They have he's big on TikTok, Ziddy. And they have this thing where people, Casey, all right, she said her phone battery
Oh,
gone.
phone battery
So,
dead. Okay, you have to go
yeah,
charge it and come back,
yeah.
Casey.
So there is people that really they engage with you genuinely because your fans they get a sense of that they can relate the relatability to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know we come off with the bad man persona and the this and the that and that, but there comes a time when you lose your fans. You're big up
Right.
Heathcliff. You know what I mean? There's a time when we lose that connection with our people. And the thing is, your music, you are a front man. I tell people that come from the area, I say, come in Waters, come Tivoli, come where you're really the front man that the neighborhood is looking forward to. You know, your friends them say, yo, what's the Jeep on TV? I'm the dog, that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they get so excited. But when you dip yourself in their street corner life still, you stay there too long and you don't make yourself palatable for the world. And guess what? Them themselves come and rob you and kill you
Yeah.
too. You see?
Ah. Right.
So that's a key thing where
Yeah.
I've seen when you become any kind of success, it's not that you're not gonna hang out in the streets anymore, but it doesn't match anymore. You don't match
Right.
that frequency anymore. You've now evolved. You know what I mean? So you can never be a street gangster artist after a while. You know, it's what happened to Tupac and Biggie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I believe Tupac could have left that feud and stayed in like poetic justice and wear his glasses and be the intellect that I know he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he maybe, I don't know anything about life in that kind of way, but I think maybe he would have given himself some more chances to be around still. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's just a way that I could see where, what are you doing with your music? We can't be upset. You know what I mean? Afrobeat again, people. If you listen to Afrobeat, it's a lot of major chords. If
Mm.
I tell you, say I love you, it's more major chords. Our chords are dark. You know what I
Right.
mean? Our chords are all
Yeah.
minor chords. You know what I mean? Our drum patterns are dark. So we can make our songs are wicked gangster songs. They're nice and everything, but
But
then I'm like,
them
okay,
get boring
yeah.
sometime.
I'm like, but there's some people. Jamaica, 90% of people are decent people. Three-quarter Jamaican are Christian based.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they love them bad man tune, but guess what? They still love them berries too. So
Right.
you can't play a party without having some culture, some early warm and thing. They don't stay in it long because they talk over it.
Yeah.
But it's still a part of people that come to party. Everybody
Yeah.
wants it. You know what I mean? So then the artists know are just making one set of songs, one set of songs. I call it the 3G. You say 3G in the music, girl, gun, ganja, or
Right.
whatever, and then scamming or something like that. And it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, when you do this now, you know what I mean? Where are we going with the international world? I remember when Shabba had the big street records there. We're not going to put a shoot, no shoulder, no powder. But he also had the Mr. Lover Shabba.
Right.
He had
Mix it
those
up.
commercial records, yeah. Beanie Man, same thing. Bounty Killer, the No Doubt, and the thing. And I look at these artists as like, when they do work with international artists, I know that they're saying that they want to be real to themselves. Like, it might be real to the streets now, but then you got this platform. Do two records then.
Right.
If you're gonna work with Nicki Minaj and whatever, just do a full commercial record and then do a street thing. Because I know maybe you wanna keep that street thing going on. You know what I mean? But after you've matured, you're like,
That
in Andre
boring.
3000
Right.
drop an album. Andre said he don't know how to make hip hop today because he's like in his 40s and stuff like that. So it gonna be a little bit too intelligent. Jay-Z's last 444 album again was mixed by Jimmy Douglas, the same guy that mixed Nesbeth song.
Oh, okay.
The album was, if you listen to it, it's talking about selling, buying paintings and doing investments, and so Jay-Z is trying to do, and then the streets is like, I ain't feeling that because he's
Yeah.
becoming a little bit more
Right.
thing. But at least he did it.
Yes.
He did the street stuff already.
Yeah.
So it's a thing now where, who are you marketing this music for? You know what I mean? Just the little 3-month people around the corner that's still not gonna stream it.
Yeah.
They're not gonna buy it. They don't even have the money
Right.
to buy. You know what I mean? And stream it and whatever. So the thing is, this is something where we have to pay attention to that. And people I'm here. You know what I mean? You could send me records, I could go through it, you know what I mean? Carry on is here, you can get to me. Bring it, let me walk through it and say, hey, tell you what, send the rhythm, send the acapella, make over the rhythm.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because most of the rhythms, the tracks are too dark. And they have no element of reggae in them
Right.
either too. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? So
And
it's a
And
Yeah.
even I myself, the talking about reggae, the dancehall music that's going on in Jamaica, I always like to ask the artist, where do you want to take your music?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to take your career next? Do you want to stay in this in the Jamaican mentality
Mm-hmm.
of, okay, we're gonna do sing about you know,
Gal gun.
yeah, you said
Yeah.
it. You
Gal
said
gun
it,
and
John.
gotcha.
Do you
3G.
wanna do you wanna sing about the street all the time, or do you wanna sing songs that can take you to Europe, to
Mm-hmm.
Canada, to
Mm-hmm.
America, where
Yeah.
anybody can listen to your music, where your song can even go on the Billboard chart?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want to stay
Yeah.
stuck singing about those type of
Yeah. As I
stuff?
said, the guys who were gangsters back in the day, I've seen where Beanie Man and them had gangster song, and then he also had Sim Sim. I've
Exactly.
seen where Bounty the Killer had the K to the A, from the K to the A, and he also had the Hey Baby, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's something where if you're not willing to adjust yourself to your thing, you get a record with Ed Sheeran, what are you going to sing? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then the
Yeah.
thing is, even if when you have records like that, that they'll say, oh, that sounds like a good record. They'll reach out to you, you know what I mean? Because like you said, we saw him dancing to, I think it was maybe Ding Dong or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was dancing. I remember the song he was dancing. It was a big song he was dancing to around a pool table. You know what I mean? And it's something where you want to make yourself the best version of you.
Yeah.
So it's why wear a suit,
That's why you wear suits?
it's the reason why I wear a suit. I used to I used to have locks, by the way.
Oh.
I used to have locks. My brother used to say my friend to my page, the locks and the bracelets. My brother, almost like we're twins,
Yeah.
And I grew up around that. Half pint is who used to drop me back and forth to school and at studios and things. So I grew up in that. But when I used to have my locks and I'm driving, I'm talking like years ago when locks wasn't even in style, like 20 years ago. So
Right.
when I'm driving, especially here in the US, I get pulled over by police like 4 or 5 times a day.
Wow.
You know what I mean? When I go to try to get a bank loan,
They're not giving
I
you.
just couldn't get it. And I know there's people that I knew, like investors, that say, "Oh, John, you look like Lenny Kravitz. You look like just a wild guy, you know what I mean? You don't look like you're taking anything seriously."
Right.
And then I was like, wow, what's the best version of me? You know what I mean? Steven, yeah, 876 Queen. Go hug up Steven for me. That's my brother, Steven, she's talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
So the thing is, the I wanted to figure out why I keep getting this resistance. You know what I mean? Because I have to explain my locks to people all the time. What is my identity as a black man? Da, 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 da. And nothing is wrong with keeping the identity, but I recognize that, all right, my brother have locks. Let me be the front man, so I can go get this thing
Yeah.
to take care of the family and everybody that needs the stuff. So then when I start wearing the suits, no, the suits, I tried to get a bank loan before. When I changed and started wearing the suit, I got the loans. I
See?
got all the things. I went to the
Yeah.
same bank, I went to the same bank. Sometimes I changed the branch, and then I had a style that I would do. I would beg a driver to open my door for me. Get somebody
Yes.
to, like, I rent a car, or so, and then they come and back then it was rent a car, open the door for me at the bank, I make an appointment with my white guy voice. Oh yes, it's John Crawford. I'm gonna make an appointment for a thing. And I go there and I says, and I speak like that.
Yeah.
So I know that they're looking forward to somebody that is in this way. And then I go there, I walk in, he opens the door, I go in, and they're like, "Are you Mr. Crawford? I thought you were white." You know what I mean? I say, "Yeah, it's me." So what it is I tell people that the version of music you make have to be the best form
Yes.
of you. You know what I mean? For people that are singers, I'm like, yo, you're a singer. Do some dancehall trap. Great, great, great. But you have to do some one drop.
Mm-hmm.
You can't waste a voice like that for
Right.
God give you. You know what I mean? You have to do some one drop because there's a world of people that just love this thing. Chance it. You know what I mean? In some kind of way. Forget even one drop. Do some chord progression music. If you don't want to do that, try R&B, try something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you have to let people hear who you are for real. And again, intelligibility. A lot of us never really completed school, and it's not an excuse for the lyrics that you write that don't make sense. Because I figure that people keep trying to think that they have to curse to bring over sexual records and so. There's skillful ways to
Yeah.
do sexual records. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know. I want to give you some good love. That's like an explicit song back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
When people like my dad heard things like that, oh, no, no, that is secular music, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Damsel, here I am. Come rub it on my belly and guava jelly. That's a big love song.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Turn your lights down low. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there is a skillful ways on how to sing these songs. You know what I mean? I know dancehall culture gotta be raw, it gotta be raunchy. But after you done raunchy, in your catalog of music, you got to have some palatable songs for the
Right.
world. Some songs with suit on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the reason why I mentioned the suit, a lot of the time, if you listen to So Much Trouble in the World, woo, Bob Marley, so much trouble in the world. Those keyboards were
What?
played in England. A lot of people don't know these. Those were
Oh.
overdubs that Chris Blackwell did. He put a suit on the t-shirt of the song,
Oh.
basically. So what he did, he made them internationally. For Concrete Jungle, the guitar.
Yeah.
If you watch, people go and watch your old Grey Whistle test on YouTube right now. You see where Peter the Shamboli Whaler and the band's waiting for the guitars to finish playing. Doom, 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 doom. No sun will shine. They came in at that point. Because those
Oh.
guitars were played by a blues guitarist that Bob actually put on tour with him too. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anderson was an American. You know what I mean? Alan Anderson and these guys are Americans who were a part of the band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's something where I could see also in Chris Blackwell's way where he was sprinkling that international sound to make it palatable to the
Yeah.
world. So when I hear these rhythms come out, and I'm like, what's gonna be in it that's gonna grab the other side of the world?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Big up chaos. You know what I mean? Those are the things that you have to put in
Yeah.
it for the element for it to go to the next side of the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because remember, again, when you win, your entire community wins.
Yes.
See Popcorn cleaning up the place and doing this thing. Because
Listen, big up
I
to
mean,
Popcorn. Big up
yeah,
to
man.
Popcorn
Big up,
because
big up, big up.
listen, he's doing
Clean,
a lot of
yeah,
stuff. He's doing a lot of stuff
cleaning
in the
up the
community.
place and
Yes.
doing the thing. You know what I mean? Big up Chevy. And the thing is, why he do it in this way? Because he has results.
Yeah.
And imagine him getting a 10-time platinum record or a big international record, a
Yeah.
bigger one, you know what I mean? Or bigger ones. Then you'll be able to do more, you know what I mean? So in my mind, I don't worry about I've seen what having a Jamaican hit does for you. If you're an artist, it makes you do more dub plate and more shows. But that's it. And then what I love the fact that Burna Boy getting $1 million a show. Because a reggae artist never got that. He's
Yeah.
getting 1.5 so far this.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A reggae artist never got that. And the reason why a reggae artist never got it is because when an artist is coming up, the first thing start happening, they don't want to lose the street. You know what I mean? So when they charge a price, chances are people might not afford it, but people will pay it elsewhere.
Yeah.
They say, yo, me know, me have a link to the dog, you know. You link him, man. And then the link come and it's like, yo, bro, and that you have a charge for sure. But he might even not charge that, he might even charge that to fit the
Yeah.
street. You bring your price down. That's one of the reasons why I stopped selling tracks in it. You know what I mean?
Oh.
What I used to
Yeah.
do, I used to tell people to give me what they have. I said, give me what you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when they give me what they have, or people have a way of getting disrespectful when they think that it's needed while you bring your stuff down. I didn't want to run anyone away. I said, give me what you have. You know what I mean? Warner Brothers paid me close more than 100,000 for a track.
Yeah.
US. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, that's what I get. More than that for a
Wow.
track.
You see?
So a guy in the street, it's hard for him to even find
Yeah.
$500. I know this. You know what I mean? So I said, well, give me what you have. But when I tell them to give me what they have, guess
Wow.
what they do me? Say, no, so I'm give you boy FX. One thing, wait, and it bring me
Mm-hmm.
down. I was like, man, I didn't do it for that. But it's just their way of bringing, because our culture have a way of
Right.
bringing it down. If
Yeah.
somebody says, I know Carrie Ann Brown. Yeah, I know Carrie Ann Brown. I don't know how she's around there, man, with blah, 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 blah. And it's just to bring it down, to show
Right.
familiarity. So it's also that new schooling of mental
Right.
state what to help with, you know what I mean? That you don't want to bring your people down. So because of that, I really deal with them. I give them a track, take the files, go on with
Yeah.
your business. You know what I mean? And I give them the track because I don't want to deal
Right.
in that lower level
Negative.
of thing.
Negative.
Yeah. And again, having one of those street hit records for a producer, you hear the producers talk about all the time that they never really get anything from certain things because our world or hits in reggae, like Toast is 120 something, 100 and something million on Spotify.
Yeah.
That is just under like a little bit above maybe 300, 400,000, 300,000, $400,000 US.
Oh.
And that has to be split. I remember this is overtime. That's
Yeah.
just split amongst producers and
With a
writers
whole
and record labels and stuff.
bunch of people.
So it's not even $1 million US.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's call it 500,000, and let's say the producer get whatever. It's just, and you're not getting it all at once. You're getting each time the record doing its thing. So you maybe feel out of the entire tenure of the record, 2019 release, you maybe feel a 500,000, but you don't feel it. You get 30 grand here, 40 grand here, know what I mean? So I've had privilege of having multi-platinum records. I have Armstrong in Extentation, more than 500 million on Spotify, Little Pump, and billions and some things. And I've seen where you're not even careful with that. That can go too. You know what I mean? So I tell people to aim very, very high. You know what I mean? And perfect example, I've seen Omi had that cheerleader record. He had a reggae version. When you need just motivation. They turned the record over to Ultra Records. They got a remix. Ba, 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 ba. When I need motivation. More than 6 times platinum. Yeah. The homie from Jamaica. He's the guy, you know. His team with Specialist and Dylan and them, they had this record. And the record, I saw him in the bus with Taylor Swift. He tapped her on the Hot 100 like 6 weeks in a row till she ended up had to become his friend. And I was like, well, this is a Jamaican guy. But I guess he was a police officer in Jamaica too. He's a street guy. Yeah. So it's something where I've seen it done. It's not like it's never been done. It's just that it's not consistent because, again, it takes a certain mind state for it to be done. I would love to see a guy that's a street guy also having a commercial record. You know what I mean? Imagine the skill of that. You know what I mean? Shabba had them, Beanie Man had them, you know what I mean? And I've seen that that's skillful. That's what I would suggest in the world of the Jamaican world. I give them a challenge. Get rid of the 3 G's in your song. Girl, gun, ganja, sadness, and things. Give me another record. Because I know you have a bunch of that. Let me hear another record. And that's a challenge that I would love to see. But I'm going to do it.
This year,
Yeah, personally.
in this year 2020, I wanted to do it.
Yeah, I have to do it. So I'm going to start a challenge after the seminar. Like, send me some vocals and send me some stuff. And I'm going to make fully commercial sound. I'm talking reggae night sounding thing. Reggae night. Like real watered down thing. I know it maybe will never play in Jamaica. But I don't care about that. I want you to get a hit in the big world so you can take care of your community on the ground. You know what I mean? Because the hits in Jamaica, the biggest hit in Jamaica will not let you buy a house cash. That's just the fact.
True.
You know what I mean? You could get in your peak stage, like every artist out there, super hot, they'll maybe get 50 grand US. But you're not gonna get that 10 times. You know what I mean? Bless up Omari. You're gonna maybe get a guy in Florida to pay you that, in Miami here, and a little man in DC, and a bridge in Atlanta, and that's it. You know what I mean? Because Europe not gonna pay you. Because Europe still love Berlin Spear. And they love the Tyros.
Listen, his album did excellent. The first I think it was the first day or the first week. Yes, it went number one, Burning Spear, and he's over 80 years old now.
Yeah, man. Big man. And he's one of the longest touring guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember Bob Marley used to tell his children. You know what I mean? I remember when he used to let his children Burning Spear sing for the children. Because Steve and them on them little bit, stories about that, you know. So it's something that he's fully touring all the time, you know what I mean? And I bless him that he have more life and he can continue. I look at his statement about the Grammys in the Observer. You know what he said at his nomination this year? He has 2 Grammys already. He says, whether I win or not, I'm grateful. You know what I mean? That's what he says. Whether he wins or not, he's grateful for whatever he gets. I was like, wow, for a big man like that to even say that, you know, I was like, wow, that shows why he's so sustainable. So again, with people, we got to remember that there is worlds. If I'm a reggae artist, which that's why I put up the vintage reggae album. I was like, this is a vintage 60s, 50s album. I just did Cartel on the pole. You know what I mean? Full dancer. Yeah, look at the Cartel song, Jon Fx, Fight Cartel featuring Jon Fx on the pole. It's the track on the Russian and the rhythm. But I made a version. I made a Jon Fx version of it, a reggaeton version. And Cartel shot a music video for it. You know what I mean? So remember, I'm doing vintage reggae, but I'm also doing the street thing. You know what I mean? But it can be done. You know what I mean? And it should be done. You know what I mean? Go back to school with your records. And again, I know it's going to be hard because it's a learning curve. But people, I am here. You know what I mean? when I look at our artists in the world, like they're doing well now, and I look at them and I'm like, do you guys have a thinker at your record label? Do you guys have a musicologist in your camp that's smoking Hennessy and drinking whatever with you guys? You don't have a musicologist, a person say, yo, my G, you know, so you're singing a F sharp minor. If you maybe make some rhythm in a F sharp minor, you know what I mean? They
Right.
don't really have this around. It's just yes man, ego guys and stuff like that. So we don't have any
Right.
musicologists around or A&Rs in the camp. Suggestions of art. Let's drop this record at this time. Strategic ways of doing things. We need that in reggae music, and that's why I'm doing the seminar.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To just introduce what labels have. You're going up against a company that have 2, 3, 4, 5 A&R, marketing team, budget team, placement, this, that, and you're coming with your brand new, your own brain of stuff,
Yeah.
and then you're upset when you don't enter the billboard, you don't enter the this, you know, these people are working with strategies for
Yeah.
years. You know what I mean? So it's this years of strategies I put together in this little mind of mine, and I decided I'm gonna impart it with people and their records. And again, someone asked me a question about releasing records without money. Yeah, man. Always remember everything can be
Right.
bartered. I'll talk more about it later
Yeah.
on. And there's things that you can get your mixes done without barter. But just know that your song is 100%. You got to share some part of the
Yes.
song. You know what I mean? You link 10 engineer and you're like, bro, I have no money, but I'll give you 10% of my song, 5% of my song. Maybe 10 people might not say yes, but maybe 2 might say yes.
Right.
I'm talking big engineers, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, that you've seen. Go look at credits. And Tidal have a thing called credits now. Like back in the day, you can go on Tidal, you can look at album credits, song credits. You can look at the person that mixed
Yeah.
those. You know what I mean? I can call the names. Dre Day mixed toast. Message him. You know what I mean? Nico, that's on the live here.
Yeah.
Nico mixed the Soldier album and a bunch of other albums and the Marleys and the this, and he mixed Etana for me
Oh.
recently. The same Nico that one and the Soldier. He's here on the live. You hit
Oh,
him up.
okay.
Yo, Nico, blah, how much you charge? Blah, 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 they're here. There's Red Boom that mix the cartel stuff. Red Boom is like the best, you know what I mean? He will work with you with the price. You know what I mean? And he's in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's Banzai. They're around, you know what I mean? Go do your research. That's all I've done over the years.
Yeah.
I've researched people and I've called them and I've asked them how much you charge, how much you this. I'm like, okay, I don't have any money. Will you work on something with me? And they
Right.
might say, nah, I don't want to do it. But they might say yes. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
never know. But don't be afraid to be told no. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's the story of the KFC man, right? I thought he wasn't real enough.
Who?
You know what I mean? I went
The
to
kids.
KFC for some water this week. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
didn't think that Colonel guy was real. I thought it's something that they draw, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? A white beard. But I seen him at Disney. And I seen him at the mansion.
Hmm.
And I seen him like in the 20s and whenever he was alive. Black and white
Yeah.
pictures. I was like, but then I remember his story. He got like 400 no's. I remember he got his break in his 60s, you
Yeah.
know. Colonel Sanders got his break in his 60s. So all through his 40s, it was a no. Through his 50s, it was a no. And he just had this formula. People thought it was ridiculous. You know what I
And look
mean?
now.
So again, if your ego, again, we're Jamaicans, we're proud, we're black people, I think we have a pride with us. But nothing is wrong in being told no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It should actually make you drive to move stronger. That's what Casey said.
Yes.
When she gets a no, she go harder, she go harder, she go harder. Yeah, man. So,
Yeah.
guys, I'm going to keep
Yeah.
talking all night. Go get the
So
song, Who's the Man?
yeah.
You know what I mean? All in Casey's label, produced by Jon Fx, mixed by Jimmy Douglas, Nesbeth artist on the top of it. You know what I mean? Great song. Go check it out, guys, and let's do some more
Yeah.
work. You know. And
And
Kerry,
I want to
thanks for
know.
having me here.
Nice having you here, and I look forward to your seminars, and I look
Mhm.
forward to the book. I want you to write the book. You hear me, Jon
Mhm.
Fx?
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
want you to write the book because, as I said before, there's a lot of people in music that I have worked with and
Mhm.
want to work with, but I don't because of their
Mhm.
personality.
Kerry, you have the
So
song
I
on
have
hand? Can play it?
I have the
Play it.
song and I have the cover. I,
Play it, make them hear
I
it.
have
If-
the yeah.
Yeah, see if we can play it when you
The
finish, you
Who's the
know?
Man?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
if you
did
can play
play
it.
it when Nesbeth exit out. So for
Yeah,
copyright reasons, I will play it at the end.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man. When you get that chance. Yes, 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 yes.
yeah.
So
So
yeah.
I
Yeah, man,
want to
I
know. I want
will
to
do it.
know where do you see Who's the Man going from now? Tell us.
So when I started working, when I worked with Egyptian, and he had the big hit, you know, which was actually produced by Ricky Blaze, and when he had that big hit, I was like, I didn't think that song was gonna be a big hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I work with people like Jimmy and Nico and these big engineers, they'll tell you that a song is gonna be big, but they don't get too excited about
Right.
it. So I have this thing where it's like hitting a lotto or something like that. I leave myself to be a child again.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just I hope for the best for it, but I just watch it to see. I see it doing great things, but I want to see what it does on its own
It's
because I
gonna do
believe
great things. It's
it will.
gonna do great
I've
things.
seen records. I consider them children.
Yeah.
People come together and make them. So I want to see it grow on its own. I know it's
Yeah.
gonna do great. It's just that I like to leave it in the ear of the
Yeah.
people to
Yeah.
see. But I know it's gonna do very well. You know what I
Yes.
mean? That's what I
And
know. You know, but there's an innocence and there's an overcompensation that I try not to do because I see it in
yeah.
studios. The guy, yeah man, it's like a run the early enough. You want the boy then hear this. I was like, let's see what
Yeah.
it does. You know
Right.
what I
Let's
mean?
see how it
So that's the
does.
personality I'm trying to take
Yeah.
to see, where the record goes.
But I
Now, who's
wanna
the man? Nesbeth, guys, check it out.
yes,
Yeah.
and I wanna just say Nesbeth is a very humble artist,
Mm-hmm.
very humble.
Yeah,
And
man.
you know, Casey as well too. So
Mm-hmm.
I see the song going beyond a lot of people
Yeah.
expectation, and the
That's good.
people them that used to say no, they're all
Mm-hmm.
going to say yes
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah.
And as I said
Yeah.
before, we put God before all things,
Yes.
and we put it out there in the universe, positive vibe. Because listen, me personal, I am tired of all the negative people. I
Yeah.
am tired of all the negativity in this world. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, in order to change the world, I have to first change with myself,
Yes.
which
Yes.
is I have to start thinking positive
Mm-hmm.
and also radiating positivity to people. So we said for 2024, positive vibes, positive movements,
Mm-hmm.
positive work ethics. And if nobody is not on that positive train, please stay away from me, please.
You're on.
Yes.
We don't make up. Big up
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah, man.
But
This is something where we have done the negative thinking,
yeah,
and where has it brought us? Where has
yeah.
it brought us, really? Let's try
Right.
something else. You
Exactly.
know what I
Think
mean?
outside of the box. And it's
Yeah.
okay to think outside of the box, guys. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
you never
Yeah.
know. I'm telling you, you never know.
Yeah.
You know, just tweak this down,
Little
or you know
adjustments.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
Yeah.
then see how it go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I tell them, oh, there's a guy named Dion. I forget to mention his name. I just did a record with him,
Yeah.
right? So he had this song that he's gonna put out, right? Beg You Some. And he gave me the vocal for I just asked him, he mixed it already, the record is done and his
Yeah.
video was shot already. I said, send it to me, let me try it. You know what I mean? So he gave me the record. I made 5 versions of the song. I
Wow.
made a EDM, a dance, retro dancehall,
Yeah.
a I'm a piano, and a hip hop. 4 versions of
Wow.
it I made. And he
Already.
changed his single, you know. I didn't do it for him to change the single. But then when he listened to it, he recognized that maybe this is the version of the song that I need. And that's why I try to keep the ego
Right.
in the corner so I can be able to work with anybody, whether your name is big or not. Because we're seeking to find the
Right.
song. You know what I mean? We're
Yes.
trying to find the hit.
Yeah.
And if I have to try again, I have to go back to the drawing board. I mean, I was working KC and Nesbeth, like your FX, the choir, we gotta move the choir in the front. Can you move that? Could you play some phrases? Can we tweak the files? And that's the method that you have to be able to be
Right.
malleable, to be molded in the business. And if that's the personality you don't have, maybe the music is not for you.
Right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And nothing bad with it. You maybe could write for other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you have to be willing to adjust because I believe everyone has a hit song in them.
Yes.
You
It's
know what I mean?
just to
But
find,
yeah,
put together,
the necessary
and make it work. And make
tools.
it work. Why not?
My my battery going down too.
Okay, so
I can feel it.
thank you, Jon Fx, for
Susan.
joining. Guys, Who's the Man is out. We're gonna play a little snippet of it, but if you see the YouTube version of this video, it's gonna be not in there. But I'm gonna play Who's the Man, produced by Jon Fx, executive producer KXN Records. Yeah. about me, no, no, they don't know. They don't know. They don't know about me, no, no, they don't know. They don't know about me, no, no, they don't know. They don't know, they don't know, they don't know. Look who is the man now, look who is the man now, look who is the man right now, right now. Look who's doing bad, who's doing bad right now. Yeah. Look who is the man now, look who is the man now, look who is the man right now, right now. Who is doing bad, who is doing bad right now. Yeah. Are you gonna talk when you don't even know? You don't know my story. Yeah. You don't know me. The word. You don't know nothing
Yeah,
about
forgot
me.
maybe.
You don't know the class
Yeah,
of
can you
the
copyright time?
Huh?
I was saying the copyright, you know?
Yeah.
Because I don't want it
So
cut
what I
off your
want,
channel.
yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna edit this video tonight.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
want to say
man.
thank you for an awesome interview. Casey can come on next if she's still here.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, but Nesbeth, we need more Nesbeth in dancehall and reggae music.
Mhm.
We need more artists like Nesbeth in the world because there's so
Mhm.
much going on in the world. And as some of the people that came on when he was on, and they said, so your song, I listened to your song and I was feeling down. And once I listened to your song, I just feel
Yeah.
motivated to just get up and just go and do
Yeah.
better in life.
Mhm.
And that is what we want because people is going through so much in life, since COVID, whatever is getting worse.
Mhm.
But we need positive, we need to see some positive light, some positive music. You
Yes.
understand that? We say, me don't want me don't want to do nothing today and you play, who's the man? Oh, I'm gonna get up right now.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah, man.
what I'm
Energize you.
saying? So that's the type
Yes,
of
yes, yes.
energy, that's the type of entertainers them that we need to see in 2024. So
Mhm.
big up to Nesbeth, big up to you, Jon Fx, yeah, and KXN Records, big up to the entire team. And I look forward to the music video that's gonna be releasing soon.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
so I want to thank you again for joining.
Yeah, man. I thank you for having me
Yes.
here, guys. All the listeners, I hope you got something from it. Jon Fx here. Look who's the man. Check it out. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and don't
Out right
forget,
now.
guys. If you want to know fashion, you men out there, go over to Jon Fx page. Yes, the man always. But sometimes I'm like, yo, I what outfit Jon Fx have on today now, and I look on your page and say, yeah, yeah.
I try and think, you know what I mean?
Of course,
I try. I used to see the guys in the 60s. They all wear suits every day. Rich guys, poor people, they wear suits every day.
exactly.
I was like, wow,
And the
that's
hat.
a
Don't
nice
forget the
thing.
hat.
And the hat,
Yes,
and the three keys, and the bunny lot, and the tie. And this was a daily attire, you know
yes,
what I mean? And one of the next thing, I talk a lot, man,
that's
but I'm
fine.
just going to say, you know, one of the things I recognize is when you make an effort to put your clothes on, it also makes your mind make an effort
Yes,
to do things. You know, it make effort to talk to people and effort to drive properly. You know what I mean? But when you just drag something on, I remember one day I drag on a joggers and I went out and a girl touched the front of my car. You know what I mean? It's the first time happened to me. It was years ago. I was like, man, I'm not doing that again because I didn't calculate my brain properly.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I recognize the way when you pass the mirror, you gotta like the person you see.
yes,
You know what I mean? Because what is people see it. You know what I mean? I don't have problems with police officers nowhere, ever, never.
right.
And I think, because in their brain, that they think I'm a liar or a pastor, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But they just don't see me as a regular guy with the pants sagging and the t-shirt and the stuff. And nothing is wrong with wearing a certain kind of clothes. But if you want to be treated a certain way, you got to remember how you're being viewed, especially as a black
right.
man. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
it's still that's another challenge for another day.
yeah.
The
That's
black woman
yeah.
has a big challenge right
True,
now.
true.
So guys, thanks for having me here again.
Thank you
Carry on. We should
for
carry on flowing.
coming. Thank you, and
Thank
I
you.
look
Thank
forward
you.
to your seminars. And guys,
Mm.
don't forget,
Who's
who's
the
the man
man?
is
Nesbeth.
out.
Coming out.
Yeah,
KC label. You listen to
and
it
I look
happen.
forward to the
Yes.
music video. Do you have any idea when the music video gonna be released?
I think Casey will know the
Okay,
tentative date, but it should be very, very soon.
okay,
You know what I mean? She just texted me about it. They're just here in the chat. Yeah, but it
okay.
should be good. 9 should be good.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
that is
All right. Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you
God
for
bless you all.
coming, and
Yes.
we'll talk more.
Yeah.
Whenever
All
you
right.
start your
Yes,
seminars.
yes. I'll post it up the date and time and stuff.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Take care.
Okay.
Yes, yes. All right.
So, guys, that was Jon Fx, the producer for Who's the Man Nesbeth song. So we're gonna see if within 2 weeks, Casey said, okay, good. So within 2 weeks, let us see if Casey want to come on to close it out. We've been on for 2 hours. Oh, she gone. Okay. She said, have a good night. Okay. Yeah, guys. So there you go. Huh? So there you go, guys. Who's the Man is out on all platforms. Your favorite platform is on there. Get it. Get your copy today. Let's run the numbers up, right? And let us stay positive. Somebody's gonna be on the live. I don't know who it is, but okay. Let me see. No, no, no. Yeah, so Who's the Man is out. Big up to Nesbeth. Big up to Jon Fx. Big up to KC, KXN Records. Guys, so I'm going to end it right now. And thank you guys for joining. Yeah, have a blessed day and keep your mindset positive and your action positive in order to get positive blessings in return. Big up to everybody. This video will be on YouTube sometime between tonight and tomorrow in various parts. Okay, so thank you guys for an awesome premiere. Big up to Nesbeth again for all his positive music. And do remember, guys, July 7th, 2024, this summer, I'm going to be keeping my KBMP Sip and Paint event in New York. So if you guys are going to be in the New York area, please come on out to KBMP Sip and Paint. We're going to be in the park painting with a live painter, a teacher. She's going to come and teach us how to paint in the park in New York City here. So look out for that. Also, remember to shop our merch, KBMP Clothing. Follow us on social media, KBMP Clothing. Shop the merch at www.carrieandbrownmusicpromotions.com. Also follow my edibles page, KBMP Edibles. Big up to KBMP Clothing on the live. She posted the Instagram page at KBMP Clothing and also KBMP Edibles. Big up to all those that are here that tune in tonight. And I want to say, go and get your copy of Who's the Man, yeah, by Nesbeth. It is now out on all platforms. For his interviews, his bookings, you can link the artist or link KXN Records, Jon Fx or myself, Carrie M. Brown. Follow us on all social media, guys. And look out for the next episode of Let's Chat with Carrie M. Brown, right? Yeah. Big ups to everybody. Good night. Thank you, guys.